Yes be wa ma dale star 850 star 25 hash wo dale anu asende wo send say pe na fe watch the amount ra wodi twa no wo betimi atwa every 5 Ghana cedis ekosi 2000 Ghana cedis wo betimi atwa na wo twa wi a afe akwa wi no na wa confirm touch ase na ya tie firi wo monimu afe ya tie firi mo wi no na chese resource no aba boss obi betimi edi enaga na 1 million ni aka na Ghana 1 million oni billions do do awadi hey who ke tu enti ni ase dale bi na Wontumi na di aba na won so wode ho ahyemu bi no anya sika ade atobotom ya kan saade a ene na nipa ye hurudwa mu di ase nyina no aye router mister ene ye no de tu malaria se na router live on so ahuru nipadua mu nya nwode so ko na router tonic so aye typhoid fever ni nyina afro na abo nipadua no be ato ebido bia na benya bi ato enti ya confirm o se ko pebito doctor number so ye de maw say ya frɛ no 0244 485632 0244 485632 na aduane a na ye de wo bia di bia suku nkwada ni mpedifo officer mefo di bia ye frɛ no Kivo 4 in 1 aya gari ase kire wom nka tie om ne de ni do awo no na odi ane de nya asem ketoa empedi ni nkwada nyina de say office for he wo ma wo no mu eco site new site me say mesin for say they are done mesin for fitter for office me for duane o ya je free school for nsem and nti obi ankopa bi nto e wo supermarket na say shops abi ma bimbem no na odi a wo so obetene de ye di we no na emma no so omukase chobafo indomifo ne ma na enum aduane yo no obi ayisu Kivo hot pepper eno an obi adi aduane na ma aduane no so ayede na ye kan saade a ene na wo bi dia nso ya no aduane na wie no a je se wo bedi die akom de no a ya asam wodi de wie nso a ya asam ye also na house an mesre wada se also de a ene haksa mister ene haksa capsules na kan fo de amawo ano no ekuma bo na ode also ne ba ye fe na Helicobacter pylori ne free wonom na afe ekuro no a abo no de aba no so ekum na free won enti 2 in 1 ekuma bo no na ekum kuro no ekuma bo akum kuro nti de ase ko pebo ba bia to abidro bia ya ma doctor penini number se friend wo 0240 238310 0240 238310 ya kan saade a ene na mame mwa ya ka nyina no asa no esisie wo trase ya esisie adwuma bia be bia esisie ka ho eno ntini ase bo sisi ho ban bia na wo sisi ya uhia SM bitters wo sisi nyanya wo ya nso uhia SM bitters na yewie ne sa obi nso hia atenka mesra wada wa se du fochie kra no a SM bitters ba mo esa akokono no me tutumre kan ko pebi o baby ato abido bia na wo nso SM bitters emwa wo patenka obenu mienu anopa mienu anyimre na ode sa wo yade asisi yade anase bibi sa no a ano no benum ba kwa anopa ba kwa wia ba kwa anyimre na Dr. Penia wode baaye wona da edu e ba center no wo say yade hudu obi aka de wonfa ho ado no ma bonten obi ti se stroke yade ne keka ho enti brana kache awo mfimfi mantem mankese be fi krum enkanso enkoko official town na chese odoko de eken nkan odoko official town na ya ma doctor number yes friend 0243 989368 0243 989368 yakani sa cheye ema no so busese mu kwadwabo ase enka program bi se no wo ba ubunsa wo kwa na adwen ho nanso nei a kire buru adaroma wo kwa unsuro ho ubetimi aboboro ubetimi agbampe ubetimi huri high jump one jump nyina ubetimi jump ni nyina ne se a kire se ni tipa ba na a kire se ni tipa de ba ye ama kire se oba ubunsa kwa uni problem bia o nya de bia beli kefa hom na ne de wa no sonko a eboa man pa wa heavy flow wo de ho ana wo de ne nya heavy flow wo de ho entu ko ba bia obeto sanitary pad a aye busa se wo pe wa chere sanitary pad eno ene ade beboa wo mame ma number say bia wo pebie to akoton de a ya no afre 0553661442 ana 0277491385 mama wa chere sanitary pad awie no wo bi wo dodo no ne wo ye ne basabasa adani a chese ne widie mu no enema bi nkoyi hwe mame nka asem kiro wo immune system no wo fom entu tire basabasa wo kwa afichira wo ti yawo ana se bia chese wo sanu na atimi tititi stroke bi ya chiwa na high blood pressure sugar level wosro wa kese abroso asthma wo kuhu mesra wada kope edra ye fe 3p garlic mixture anu ne edra beboa wo na ye garlic kronya ye chi munsuo ne ye dia ye se edro ye de boa wo se na be wo pom di betimi akoso ebesi pie sita wa bra wanom 3p garlic mixture enti ye kan fama se ko be to bido bia na ko bisa pebito mame ma number no woni opeso tubito no wo betimi afre doctor wo 0248928824 ana 0201000021 Exodus Moringa capsules any Exodus Dandelion capsules and ye person penfo nyina da etumi ko event ahudo ni nyina bi and nti ne Exodus aba na unyanya Exodus Moringa capsules ni Dandelion capsules na wonum wemienu anopa wemienu awi anwumra ya ne sawate na ya ne sciatica diabetes pressure any ya hudo bi akase beto ma hwato aya fa Exodus for you ka ho and we some be kan se kokonu ohu ni odi na nopa ni anwumra odi atre di kokwe samprensa na mpre na ya wo kana nopa odi abemin na anwumra so do asedi sa dro aduane a odi abemin ede esanso saw yade mo ya sa content empedimfo no anti aging ema widie ni toso ema chese widie ni ntimi mpoapoa ankwada ebedi bie no nso de wonum ko school teacher chiro made a wo mu hunu ne ntem ntidi ya say ma wo ba no na dwunu mumie ntini ya kan for Exodus ama wo ba bia to bido bia benya bia to na ope bia tudia ene obekọ atonsu ago high school junction ba bia ya obi tompa bo wo dwanum ho no a ho na be Exodus Moringa capsules ni Dandelion capsules na oje Exodus for you e dia ka ho ma me ma doctor number bibie ni obetuma frɛ no 0544447033 0544447033 Gasto Mr. That's romantic. Event be say aba. Now obinya bi ankobeko. Was me rane. Also you say boat to rane ji award yi. Unko obi da. Uyem na samfuru wo. Mr. Wada, kope Gasto Mr. Uyemwe safru ni nyina to betwa ma ho to wate. E ba de yefuru ha nya mane a ye Gasto ene de so anu ntini ye kan foma wo. Say ye diarrhea, say ye hwan, say ye ulcer, say ye fever. Oh ye Gasto na beboa wo. E ma mu ko afichira mote yawo kope Menso Plus Mr. Memu koda ho munyam sa. Na Menso Plus Mr. Anu na beboa wo ba afichi kom ha de mane biada. Na Prostate Plus so ye mema dia. Wa wo so 10 mo jonso a mo je bi de echi ana sa jonso a ensio bi na dabi ko baby ato bidu wo kwa wo so pe Prostate Plus mixture ano na be boa wo be ma ma doctor number se bibia ni a se ya Gasto se Menso Plus o ana Prostate Plus o wo be fle doctor wo 0248778899 0248778899 now so aboa Emulate Herbal Supplement. Papa post safo kantanka the African Star. One na kofedo nwanzo edi aba. Na anwade adrai gede. Ebra dwene nti ase so. Fredi pedi oti so besi na ase. Edroway. Tatahwe. Ya de wodo obi aba krom ha. Ye bodi ana amanfo adwade ye se ye nsan ya de kanwa. Wobusu aforo kra paw. Wonum kru anu a obi ampese obesom. Wo de atredi di a obi ampese obesom. Adani a ye nsan ya de eni aduro. Now Emulate Herbal Supplement buy to a trap. 1 year when you need when you say I didn't be a Emulate one more. Nantil now when you crack. Who fever on a bay day. Yadia bay fruit is besu nasi. Yadia what you to be canipedia bianum, emulating so et missa, and until you come from our say. Kobe be a toy bidobia, Nekobisa say open Emulate Herbal Supplement. Now also for Sao Yadia bia a hawo, Nanyama, intime and coso amount. Na Emulate dro no ya ma number say obetimi afre Ubetimi afre Kantanka no na wafre na chese Kantanka Heba Center na wodumu abwa. Emulate number no maubi amwafre 0535 112873. Kantanka for number no 0535 112873. Ya kan say you know. Enamu nsan yade yade ha dwe pa ha ni pedua. Na enamu nsan yade ya ka ho asemi. Obi wo a eka no a onwu da na edi ninya. Na onwu sa no a eno no ehhehye ho. Wobi nso wo ebe pie ebe sa ne wede no ani. Be sa wede na ni kura wede nso ya mfa momokwa. Ya nsre wada. Obi wo a ehye no sa no etimi si na wo kwan ontumi ngu. Obi nso be wo nso akwada no bedi dem. Enti de yakamfama wo say nipa dasani bia de unyaduru mpeni fie so atutubika neko kitima eba center wonmo se passe ebua kwa se passe gawo janshi honuma kitima eba center hona akwaje nemu nsa ya de duro wo bia sa no ho ya de o bia ne holiday tutubika ne ko nekwaje duro nammo ni pedua fa bo ho ban yo de bia semunti na me kamfo doctor number ma say ubetimi afra ni sisi akwa na ne di ho nkomo number no ni 0246914717 0246914717. Her Pasco, Heba capsules. Wo bra bo wuyo ni pedua dia wo bra bo no na ekuta ni pedua no pa wi wakoma firi wa bra bo. Bra bo no na ye moja dia frusa ni nyina da. Bra bo no store bi na da hia da mu ayaba na atwa bo enkwa ho ban. Enuane aye die ensi aye nom anono ni awodo aye nom nyina no. Eniebe wo man kebe ku ye ntem no. Eye Pasco Eva capsules na eboye ma brebo no nya hode atumi aye adwuma sonko na chese atwe eburo ni na firimu na edi atumi atranse ache besre wada. Brebo no de entutu na jeje mu. Eno nti na ohia Pasco na amanfo ahwe ne dwuma ye de nti wonu ma to ne din se brebo boafo ba akopɛ die ntia esanse kaneni ase hepatitis B ne aduro enso na Pasco ba ye obi antumi nka bio sansa brebo ya de biada Pasco tu ase o twa de ko be bi ato ebido ne ko bi sare pebito mama ma doctor number de frɛ no na bibie ne ni nkomo wo 0557453579 ana 0501459255 victory garlic mister garlic any de ma wo eye victory garlic mister wo bi wa ne nsane na tumi tititi wo tiafo kura wo hunu wo ti ade e betwa so kura wo hunu aye tititi o kwala katia so Wontumi na wo hihye no ene se wo bi kura to na du wo bi kura so wa make us if you come wo kwa wo ti yaw ene how bi atititi sa no na victory kura de ni di no kura chi wo ya de biada o how biada mane biada wo na mu no sa open kunimidie na wade wo de free ho de a enye eye victory garlic mister fa wo be kunima busia no na no na be boa wo nti wo ko ba bi eto abido bi a wo to aduro bi a ayato victory garlic mister so ka ho na bobo na be boa wate wo de ho adanse be ba se de nkofo de ho adanse ebe na mami ma doctor pedino number bibia ni a ya na oni na di nkomo ewo 0242545633 0242545633 na wonso ato na Oheneba am say ye de no akwa akugu na adiaka eye part 2 no na ayi did the birthday
birthday wishes
birthday bi wo ho the TV man Fred na minim say Fred wo photocopies ha hey when you photocopy
and the one is in birthday
Oheneba Fred ba photocopy
nere de hin na ne ba no
the TV man where the oyo obi nka kire wo mfoni ni Fredo the TV man
we the nere panyin ne ba
man Fredo that's 70
Stella Bana
hey
It's a Friday pal.
Jedi no brimpon yirenchi amoya. Jedi no brimpon yirenchi amoya.
Labor send papa.
Ha, was sending papa nkasa.
Sunday was sending more than seno.
Ni suban so.
Menkan suban.
Sa.
Messi was sending papa name more than seno.
Ah. That's ramenti.
I'm just Stella Banner.
I remember some sad you
never pan once and papa now phobia.
I remember some sad you go garemu. Ada Boshebana gentleman. Boshebana.
Plan hof pa.
Boshebana asim manin seven.
Come up. Or ye.
Kwadanu die. Yasem na kwadanu tu se ga.
Only penny party se me.
Gaga kakra go na phone akwadanu. Wow. The TV man Benny.
Mo can ask mama onke.
Happy birthday to you, Jaden. Yanko Ponko Session for Fred.
And I am a minia a day birthday. Amufa. Amufa Fija no Kwabri East. Kwabri is deputy secretary.
Okay.
And then a birthday. Amufa Enya Amufa Suonyo. Enya 52 51 or 52.
Hey.
51. Years.
Okay.
51 years today. Yaminshano. Nti mama fa Bosheba kwa fa picture ma Bosheba na. Mwamuni mamufa na. Amufa.
Hey, na dola kede ho.
Uyi ne ire a. Onzo mpo ba oche no.
Hey, sa.
Opo ba ono ba na che ono amufa no.
Na be just asi.
Bosheba mama celebrity amufa and pay na. Dennis amufa Boache. Amufa.
Wow.
And the birthday 51 good years.
Nyamieshano. Happy birthday to you.
And yam seven deputy no.
Okay.
Kwabri East. Deputy secretary for.
That's right.
The young pa ne kwakwa. So me had the Dennis. The young pa
ne Dennis amufani Dennis kwakwa.
The ferry for pa ne kwakwa.
Sa.
Oni amufanya asem na kwakwa bamu a obeja isisi a.
Ani ase wonso lemu.
Omenu ya no. One of the lawyer servants of Chama Wontumi. Minshano pa.
Wow.
One out to me for only ye could be and the Abria Chama campaign. Over fed I'm over time because ye conasu was it may come and woman. May it come and woman may come Abbas.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't see it.
He's a good guy, great guy.
Wow.
2024, you need 2020, no. Yeah, parliamentary candidates be brave boat ne omo cars omo brandy na juma oye pa no, but he's at the IT department of Konfanochi, but he was into this graphics and graphic design. He's a great guy, just that my phone penny for it. Cause you could buy the shoe, whoever Bob of Bona Kumu Abrabo, and Mufana Gerard Nefrefre.
What in Kadum the TV?
Or Nadia took a only.
What in Kadum the TV?
Mamma make a quick turn. Na meba yemra emedi enkomo sisia meba
said the fight against Galamsey no ntimi hu ni ye papa ni nyina da so ye de ewo ho de ntia na nkrofo ani wo Galamsey no hu ne say we heard the devastating nature e de course of mine in terms of say yare insu aye say no ne ade apart from gold no nya film no, that is the side of the responsible mining, but sa ne ma no kan ya na omu sha ban wote so say asa ban ne ye ho hwe ma yigina so atu aba kese pa atia na nado danko kufado ene MPP abai no enu na obi anim se odo omo ba bi eni nansa, because the reforms and answer solutions are no mu propose no obade a no obi afii se nka no de eni nansa kora obetimi aye de aye the opportunity de kai ye no the certificate of agency no enema bi o mu fi se ebeboa wo mu ankasa no matimi de aban na koduru ba bi o mu pe Oheneba ni nyina ye niema na Ghana fo hwani mu kese pa fi se galamsey no de na ye one of the items ye campaign no obia nim se aban no gina so ka ho asem LGBT ni de bai but said ye bedru ya na nado danko akufuado na obidi akokot wentimi ansan na ye fi se bi kura nko be introduce new bill and say now private members bill o made koi ni ye person ke hu ni se ba ye na o maka ho asem dada se o mo ani nye hu o mo bonyo so no kenu so so mbitimi atwe afam ntem ni nyina ye niema Oheneba enkrofo ekasa efa ho yenim se ye follow short no de be ayaka ho asem consistently say na domestic debt exchange anya enkrofo de but ye no say ya na me kan say nke ya anya ni sa nso a ebia nke yenim be bia nkoma no be ba bedru enu ntini ya mo ba ye omo etimi nye sika na kotuetue because nka sa time ya anya na nkoma no kra no boy ya nke nim nya ne besi but ye sacrifice e ma cause very bad situation ya ma party in terms say ye to aba enkrofo de agufu ye but two items do Oheneba wo ye de ya ye be ka ho asem de o ka ye nso so no bi e fi se bi o mu bai be sisa kra ye the free senior high school a enu no ade a na nyina no fi se ebo wo man ma mofra no atmenya kwanya ko school na kwan ye shase free ye about 800,000 could do a chirikwa na nya more than 2 million students who pass through the free senior high school no enu no ya de a na ye kwan ye fa so ye person obi nya access but omo horo enu a ma omo ka aduane asem omo ka double track hunsense but omo ba ni nyina no nsem omo kan no omo ntimi enka ho asem kesi bia ye hu ne omo ya fa ho ndi we mu ye niema Ghana for de bia American omo te ho a omo observe eni nyina ye niema wadachi bebu se omo ho asem wa batu omo nti Ghana for wa twe mu ehwe the years na ka ye nim no
na menko mewofa ajima so na menim ka se Mindis own no as me of our say you say memfana sa so but I have a message for you or say boss honorable accounts dressing there Boga Pimpini's pow seems like he just came from Germany yeah continue vibe the inner alone
when man of Pimpini's there say ajimamuna na ehwe
ben let's no
when I wash your Pimpini's no Pimpini's no
obetre ha ye no to me platform studio en commercial Asiedu or platform so me na kin kan message na to so
Sabo ye chia na am hadiri kokuma medicine mo ye chia wo mu nyina
Alingo
Oheneba yes ya ba kra boni enura me ho we say wani abre ai mo me ma wa mo to da ya ni dika
ade
and sem na ho kai no
ai honorable ka Japan
to da ya ni dika
ya breno
ya ni dika Oheneba ba me fanchi ama busuafo bo ankasa ene minua Dr. Komne busuafo e hia dem wanu mo me fanchi ama wo mo magimere hwe Wontumi afidi kese nyina na me fanchi ama Ghana mampanyi dada na na do danko akufuado wane his excellency Piano Jikumkufo me fanchi ama enkura mpanyimfo eminu mpanyini si woni panyina dui nti mpanyimfo si ewofia I said ye krokro mu mabunu pebibia ye nanso panyin nyansafo de ne ho na efise wo niema bibire woni bi panyin ni hwe no wo sua hunu o abache nti wakasa with experience aburuni nso se sua hunu ene wo kyerɛkyerɛfo papa nti obi a wonyini kyen wo de so san nim nyansa kyen wa ya yese obekɔ no akɔgi nyansa na ada wo se woni ne nti ma me fa nchia ma wo mu mpanyimfo ni menu na me fa nchia ma Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de gita Bawumia me de mpai bota ne chi me de ahoden ta ne chi me de adwumaden ta ne oh very well nse na nse won tanjia ma very well me bon pai pa me nyem pai bon ko
se ayi ba ntino rafu benti
won wo hu mi ache wonti mi twa ntoro bi anto me so nti obakwa nti di wo ngone se me di adwumaden so ta ne chi
ekopim se nkunimdie be ne dia not only nkunimdie ewo MPP mu efise no de minim se dan de abusuafo nim ne ayeko omunim ne omo beye nanso nkunimdie ba be ne dia ewo oman Ghana nyina mu na nani so ade huna wono nso wono oba be yi bia magana fo ahwe na bia oman na mpuntu ayehwe no na yensa kanisa onye bade bia mekase oman bia atumpon wo wiase bia den a omo mampanyi ba ko ombondia na omo asole akonya so mampanyi beba mampanyi beko ebinum beba be yibi exceptionally President Kufuor ene na nado danko Kufuor ado omo ya de pa nti Ghana fo omo hwe no so omo de amamu beto nsenie ni na nyi nipa ho tan ene pesemin kuminya ne se yebebre obi asenko ade a nene nanka omposi omo yabre mu omo de omani ato MPP so nanka de MPP de beba no omo hwe na omo consider na oman Ghana ye pagya ne adisi oye Oheneba ma mefa nchiama wono abo se chimensa bonsu enka ne so amemra hye bedwani ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia National Campaign Coordinator yesi wokokwa yemu a bia woni sibre obi anzo odin sina ni dwan bomu I always appreciate him indeed ma mefa nchiama na no pa bia wo bia na mefa nchiama Dr. Nana you free the Libra medanase papa wayeme the champion chairman Bernard Ntwibosiako the group CEO of Wontumi multimedia memfa nchiama no anopai na menka nkyere ne se onhye ne sapo mu nsuo dufochie se den nsuo mu afimpa intimi na ne denjem na nsuo nso borobo ebo ne disede ebo no epie ba soro kwa ehi ensa enti emfa ho ne de nipa beye ene de nipa be hyehye he will come out with flying colors onyame no a oyi Shadrach Meshach ne Abednego no obi ne free sansen ne nyina mu memfa nchiama no Oheneba
yentoso ba me pacho ma me fadwa atwa nsusu ka kire na afia so ba on to dia na mreme
existe
comedy and minim de tia e bo ba 330 no come Saturday mi
na de no wa ni di
na no me ba na mbusa no ne se wokura na mbusa wo
enya me nyina se mbusa me se ka fadwa atwa sin so
na me we dia me
send me message no response of them ma me no se ma foma no antumu a onfimi
Oheneba na Asiedu eyewa wonua
na se nke wonte
wonua ya wosirew wo ba yesirew sede wo ye ne da no wo fa kola wo di bibire mi ameje
enza de nyite me ya pay for fans
adima ya ko bia mo sa bia
wo fa kola di bibire mi ameje sede ye nda dudi o ko na wo to bia bro Oheneba nanka wo di wo fa kola no metimi atwen ona de nka de bibire mi anka meje
obi ko wa se ma wa no ko jo yira ko fo
wadawro ma ya fe ododo ndi wo ba no amfa ma e kombe de ene
mamenti
Oheneba 1 year on ene omampanyin Dwandramani Mahama na mamu a obu na kani a odi amamu de anya ba akofo nebu arms of government no edoso nti amamu ni de nyina na yebu but ya na okandini edi animu nti omampanyin Dwandramani Mahama na kani a ewo saa amamu yi mu ena adi afi ba ko ene da ba ko aye ka ho asem practically the American say Oheneba can simbi and very noticeable say person was presenting ho say obi ehunu a obedon wa penasem no krenso se uhunu de oye ye nanse ya yem se sa pepepe na oye ne mu no kren say enya ade bia me misi ye me ho if say socialist government bia aban bia ana political tradition bia inclined to socialism no omo ye enkrofo bi tisa abosom omo som nipa nti omo pe idol worshiping nti nipa bi ye omo titi se nipa bi nti omo ba aban mu se wahwe ehu na omo yo madwen se omo be cast idols bi e de amaye ato is forcing amampanyin Dwandramani Mahama ye friend say ninua Ibrahim Mahama no humfuru anu mko Samija mfi na omo ase omo cast enkrofo bi se omo ye exceptional people sa no omo ye na omo manipa nyina se de me Canada so omo nipa nyina ye perfect slaves na omo no afa monkoa mentally enti di omo beka no na mudi echiri enti enya ade ye nwanwa okọ Russia it is there okọ China it is there saa nkrofo no ho no ma da bi on pese wo mo ne yeso mo mo enti eno de enka enye bibia e political strategy ho mo use but one phenomenon tina nipa e wo se yehunu na yeda na adodan ko Akufo-Addo President Akufo any Alhaji Dr. particularly Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ase ni say John Mahama has transformed from bosu china no na wo ye no to somebody who can go and no akoso in the friend in sasechi ame ye Dr. Bawumia ene di bibie wura ne mu ti ni papa wo fie ye because now he has somebody he is competing with so obedu omampanyinda no itimi ka kire Ghana fo nyina ase ye baluni wabedu omampanyinda na ukasa no akacho sa ginyame hwi wabedu omampanyinda no wasi yemfre no boss china and then what has changed inti afidie wo kwa na wo seresere kire nkrofo no wo hu se Dr. Bawumia eti niye papa bi ni subi obi e ka se Dr. Bawumia de wo hawni no ho inti let me do something na me mfa yiku ti sa de no eni papa wo fie ye Dr. Bawumia sitting outside in Bono, his influence is changing something in John Mahama. Enti one thing mi hunu ye ene say omampanyin John Dramani Mahama ye the Ghana man say omedi oman ni mi amfa man say omanage oman no de omampanyin ni say no management enye leadership. Enti me so ka say omampanyin akani me man say a one here may score and be 2% over the past year. When you show a Canadian beer,
you see, my challenge with Omu score no near the other say, Tina me hear the busa a come say, dear His Excellency John Dramani Mahama catch Ghana for say, yen 12 man ma ome. Na ye 12 man we are or swear oath to Ghanaians. The wasaki kaka wo se obeye emu de Ghana fo ani di akire pa no the fight against corruption galamsey and then public service
24-hour economy
adwumayefo mu o mamu the living condition of service obey better de ama wo mu the flagship program was 24-hour economy and then over extending a gay ne LGBT wonsem Sadi menu mama bobosu on 2 more 10% ewo mu bia
10 years wa kwajiri
and you know why should you score him out of 10 also to man more than 3 or 4 and yema onwa gina so kan ye de ye campaign no emu de hin
and Oheneba
Women's Bank o kan ho asem ewo hin yen le break class bank ni kwesi ni headquarters kura na anyway
and he said in America say a car akanie dia ye car akanie dia me omampanyin John Dramani Mahama even out of 100 I will not give him 2 on show akanie die bia obaye no wa papa wo man mu ama ene aye wo mu ene yen say oyo kandini ni ye you so oyo omampanyin you are the father of the nation enti untimi nye omu ene yen ene NDC for feel so proud say opitimi gine honum ka kire say oye MPP ni ti yakopam no and the president is there we enye akani but of course see a management there you see a manager gathers available resources so did they make sure no one in crop for the aye ade a ombiti ompese ye de enti say available resources in a wo ne de say wo nya nkrofo na wo gada wo mu ne say ya toto niam dada ne say dollar na ba form dada nya wo ba ye ne ba ye dollar na ba form dada because ne ye de aba eti say pipe bi wo ho na wo de pencil bi ewuro mu a mo na kwa koduru stage bi say uyi sa pencil ni free mu mpa anytime akura be fa pencil ne say opese wo san de wura sa pipe mu ba bia wo de wura koduru ye no de obetimi appropriate koduru just say the next action and a mobile dinamano in the dollar ya manaba less than even 8 at the point dollar came all the way down from 17 to 8 na election pressure nti asa kwanim na so pese san ba chida the models are there and no the obetumi manager man asenya ba do something exceptional omampanyinia wona wo se wo ye kandifo a wotimi agina wo mayanim akase se dollar ne de ye ma no from tratena eno de anhwe be ha yen de na wo pese wo kire say Ghana we are not ready to overtake America but oh my Ghana we are prepared to overtake America si yesidi no ebetimi akosan dollar ho anke yepe oko Brunei o musika eso chen dollar right ebetimi asan dollar ho ayepe adenti na musuro se ye de yesidi ni ntimi asan dollar ho na ekoduru 10 dia o mampanyi betimi bi na no aka kire say when it goes down bi mo be higher sesen o mai be na o chichi na kani be no enti si yeka leadership dia o mampanyi won mo leadership ho bra again the flagship programs o ka so be say de na wo okay particularly the 24-hour economy because a mebunu bebrebe adwen yo mo say omo pe adwuma e o pe bra bi abo enti se wo se wo ba na adwuma ba ko nipa ebetimi aye ne miensa dia ene na nka nonom no ebeboa no pa enti omo akoto aba ma de ne buafu wankwa ankoto aba minim se emranimfo a omo Ghana omo say there is something we call oral contract ana lawyer ni anyway there's oral contract say uni can assemble a ebetimi abind you even if it is not written now we catch the nipa say what gina simpie so aka kire Ghana for say me se me bedu o mampanyin a adwuma baako me nipa akọ ne mprensa enne adwuma na nipa abekọ ne mprensa no afi kura de enkoyi bi baako no kura ho ayede wundimi emwa wo and amanfo etuo na Oheneba wuni ma de kura ewo mu NDC for cunningly unim so ma launch manifesto NDC wo mo ba bam no manifesto
abadi did
wo ba launch manifesto
sese
cunningly
a manifesto mo launch
manifesto you know no yes wo mo launch manifesto no opa go and play the tape and see the manifesto was not launched wo mo ye niam ni nyina wiye no so wo mo koye no manifesto no wo mo tworo ye no na nye de enti ada na wo mo koye wo mo akoye manifesto no nkan to koisi enti okuje to abla kwa be kan ni de na wo mo ma obia hurriedly a sexual manifesto
so they still want election with it. What we are expecting of them is that Domoki Kaina Yeti and Ghana phobia, they should work towards that.
Omo so manifesto ni abra yan lanchi ye manifesto ni no opposition party a wono wote nchen a wote na hwa ma aban de yan ye wa aban mu ebetwro manifesto lanchi ye ansa no wo se wo twro manifesto akọ lanchi no na hu se technically omu ni manifesto bia no ni be kire enti nsem na wo mo twro ye na wo mo kekan ni nyina na ye bosire mu ka na omu ntimi ye. That is where I'm driving at. So I did the image no. Na ye bosire mu ka no omu ntimi nye. Enti wo mo ba ye no, e Dr. Bawumi adwene hu no omu didie. Wo mo bo apo. Enti MPP manifesto no gold for reserve and wo mo flagship program a wo mpese wo mo gina so e kase wonu ni bibia wo wiase a wo mo ye nyina sa gold for reserve program no e no makoye gold board and wo mpese wo mo gina gold board no say eno ne ade a wo mo ye pa gold for reserve e free nanano ma breso e nyina dadada e be pemo na nyina na gold ni yeto yekoto beton ye reserve bi wo Bank of Ghana. And I know na obi any honorable Kojo upon Kroma argument say that thing was there and Dr. Bawumi and the buy na never honomo. I wondered and nipa no so anu wakasano. He was a professor, so an intellectual. And I said, Papa, when does he even know the difference between innovation and invention? Innovation and invention. Ya kaso obi ye inventor dia ene no na ade ne ba ye wona akọhwehwe na ade no wahunu ne ye de accredit no ba ya kaso obi ye innovative a ade bi wo no na wo ho dada ba ni apem ye maso
up to it
ene ono de adwena ba and within a twinkle of an eye ade a every kwame nkroma bra so ebe pem samre na ye gold reserve nyina 8 metric tons. Now, no what this adwene ne buy within a short period, no. Yet me I drew about 30 metric ton. O say enyo no na de buy. You no na de buy ndie. Equally ya digitalization. Sa video. Omu edin kan. Omu say afede about me adwene every economy ho na wa koye no digital man. Omu za Ghana for omu say the concept of digitalization no. And betimi apagya nipa mu die. Ama na head na afede no wa za akoto. Enyo no de buy. Mampanyi John Dramani o kula na fiber optic o. Thomas Mensa kro invent fiber optic accredit no say no Ghana ni e dey na John Dramani Mahama de obey dey President Kufu Abreso macro kwan na ye nyina ye le fiber optic e wo honum e grow fully fiber optic President Kufu Abreso nti na okọ contractor ya o ye so amekwan ya obekọ bo nso yi cables ni bebere free form e dey go ni nyina eye
right
enti sa niam ni nyina no e wo ho challenges a e wo ho a ye ntimi nhwiri ntira no e sa challenges ni ye pu obi ama ne de adwena ba ade a ye yesi ye ntimi nye no na ye timi ye hwiri ni ade aye twoma ba ye onye ba akokora if there is anything a men who visibly say ade e koso ni a de men hu so o mu wiaye o man sika no mo sisa because utimi be che untumi say wonu wo to good o de me choro na wunua baba Gosba Mutali eni ni kunu enso gold lands anu de to gold na ade no de onche wo ade no de onche wo yakoka wo se wo mo no kra wo lands no register in 2015 that means I want register wo mo also so ka kire ye say galamse ba nana ado dan kwa kufu ado ne ya bleso time already register sa bawa rock no na wo mo de toto banchi ana no mo de toto body you see enti sanye manema we nyina o keka bomu a omampanyi John Dramani Mahama afi ba ku we me ka kire wa makura nkaye because ye hunu ze mi kuro mo kronom se wo kwa trotro no mo na mo se fuel aba form yes fuel aba form and I will appreciate Dr. Bawumia again because ye tina Ghana hanom no sa ade abo kosoro ena nketimi ba form a enke yenye ya blaboni. It is only when Dr. Bawumia about the political landscape e wo Ghana hamu and ade boy ya den said enyo mampanyi anase na be de chine ma ade boy ya de no there are external pressures and so many factors that can take it there ade ya ye hwe mampanyi so obey ne say se ne boy ne ye de na e kwan be ne be fa so be chire and that Dr. Bawumia does and that's it better
all right
enti se ne nyina kokosi na se ayefu alaba even 10 cities na se mikuro mo krono ma na mekọ na cars kana metua 3 cities 40 pesos when fuel was 17 ene me kwa aje se metua 20 cities because fuel is 10 I'm bringing John Dramani Mahama. What kind of analysis, what kind of leadership is this?
My name is Ralph Ebia ono betinase na me we done some 3 minutes after 9. A special good morning to you from one of our dear sisters, Owo Sevioso. Your friend and sister Kuyamenta. Also ciao. Why? Microphone is so. So ciao. Afisha paso I think come to na bronya many other nice I say who him say I say na me twenya me ni seriously poyando 4 years no I feel I'm waiting as you I feel na very experience bronya makuma na na o kai no o friend ya na ga yes mi wo masa but no je grado what's important is that Yami Adom Yasan Bishi. Great, yeah.
You say, Kakra, Yami di Bika. Say, Kwabna Kaze Wahi about.
Oh, yes. It's our year.
Ain't Chibia, a Fibes Wama, the Queen. The SN say, Yankopon can this for Akuma. Now, among fire radio no way. As a Ghana for Ashadami refi, but it's not fair. It's absolutely not fair. Say, and this for Beshadaji radio, no, said the Beya. In your moment, me via TV, no, and so anti yanka. Madame Fuba, Kwasi, Kufodia. Only my meton the radio nana, Kufodia market on Motiwa, Oti. Was an answer them into Namfonka. Sam George. Hiano went to me and yet Tiana was say on TRC DSTV, a BDO from a BDO Wasuru into Wokoka. I mean, at this, every day the answer, my mom, the channels, maybe I can. Just make in the vessel. omo fa radio mai kwabna ma menchia tama Wontumi baby wo bia
chama hoye
ma chama na fish apa eni me say officers na bibia akofo unse NDC for the ade bi ye Ghana for kwabna say en share dan hwe anytime there's an issue was say your mom you accountable no me say na na betwe enre bi no mo de kende by
yeah
by any man monitor radio landscape no I'm not from serious because you see gold board the can ho asem no ho and they want to bring in this one said the bear we public no be discuss the near jai gold board issue but I don't think say Ghana for a big jai kwabena 1 year you see adia ba ko a NDC de edanda Ghana emebunu pa edg power na yedwuma inti me pese mbusa say 1 year on you say agro beso a ifranopa 1 year on Ghana mebunu
adwumasem eti say
adwuma nti ene yesi ebuofu MPP ai koto abama NDC no 1 year on say 1 year on Ministry of Education and make country backlog teachers do mafa 1 year on Ministry of Health as a manual who are you no only a candle could not provide any figure I'm make nurses now yeah more allowance and more the school no so more the allowance na we but on bet 20 yen on make any pado do mafa 1 year on ministry kwabra na onim dio esri ebi omo bana wo dex onze MPP time no ebi a dex a enipa baako ena adwuma enipa baako be no now what they do is that dex no mamba enipa 5 into be call some of the ministries ebi nya ba ebi mpontra to be call no more veranda ne so sa but you see na ye ka adwuma we are thinking of adwia sabi ebetimi a create non-existing adwuma because Charlie, to be honest with you obeko ministries no most of them are choked ntomo nya ba ebi no mde ni passion but yeah creativity creative mind a de insusuye bi beba ebetima create Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was talking about mobile money interoperability. Vendors do a treaty. That was what we were looking out for. But ende emebunu abemo bu because and that's what power munya when this and no amete NDC chairman I say don't get here say the entire John intime mfa nipa mebre wa adwum ne say enipa 60 na oka say obefa obeteso na obefo mo ministers no eno na ka ho amana basana na kwabena yen osi yen afa 100 to 120 edoso ndi azumi kra say nka okofa 120 enipa say na de be ka enye 60 we are talking about youth the millions of youth who inaction nti what has the NDC really done for them? That's what we are asking. And say yeah they and be rated here. Then you have to give them 1/10. Because one no the entire memo one say omo buy no MPP abreso omo fa omo adwuma in the last quarter no omo be yi omo nyana and omo replace omo. That's all what they have done. Now other promises are kwamena omo hihye nde me no ye nyina ye wa ha a 10 million big push kwamena he fa ne ya sha se bi wo hwa be hu an se minister bi kra camera no akotwa wo ba bi excavator bi a edwudwu ba bi o se ye be kwan wo no. That's what we've seen. Infrastructure MPP started here 90 dream say aban is a continue. Come na ba me constituency. Last time me ko fufu. Me ba me duru baby ani esi agenda 111. I nearly went. Me be na me frame me nua NDC secretary when I'm say bema. You see your enclave I say
yeni hospital kesi bia wa ha enti politics enti ye be jama edifice we ya just spend it by now minim say anya free be close to 80%. Ye be jama na asay kura. Then the next time you see a berry awarding, obo say scanner ye de be ye abeto aso it will even be more than what we started with. And only a resetting na ye ba say ye be na. Ye nuanom a omofa sa be kwai run about to Santasi ekwan sa stretchy. Kwabena we the state of the road. Christmas kwabena me se me kosa me ma me wo ebo ho. Tali hwe swame kwanya. And this is the boy yachi. Say skeletal staff and ho. Obekone nipa 3-4 bi omo nam ho aso omo yade. Na sa major road we ni interchange we. Yade nipa 4 ne 5 ne eyesa ekwan. That's what we are facing now. And to be honest with you, most people are really disappointed. Na enenka me peminua ba na omo launch NDC manifesto. Obekere 133 ni mu. Nanko asa abekere yemu the state of sa 24-hour economy. No abekere mu. Because as you stand, go stand up cry the police ne man no ntimi fa framework bia emba say eno ne ebe. Yeah, so aye. To be honest, if you Ghanaians are really disappointed, I am a man for economy. Kwabena, see who the handiwork of NDC 2026. Because Obia cannot tell me say 3 months, 4 months are NDC beso abayini muno and assistant the economy. Yeah, 2024 projection at IMF year about the economy. Now you timid the policy about the haircut about to prevent us from sending huge sums of money to pay our debt. Now we the managing system now. You are touting yourself. Now go for oil as a man, go purchasing like minuya can't I agree. Over the years, me was painful be argue. It's like they want to be heard because almost where you are motiso munya president amubedi. Other than that, the argument does not even make sense. To tell me say yes, I see to tow gold 1960. 1960, and you tow gold and near 8 tons. And someone would think outside the box. Just in a 2-year frame, with me to 23 tons. And who say Adreno, you see Sataman, Kwabena, you know say 2024. Gold world market price no. Now between 1,002 to 2,600 an ounce. As we speak today. It's between 2,002 to 3,000. Look at the difference. It is a 23 in addition to 8 now. It directly it affects the value of your money. It is a this party ebe hu na ebe hu omo footprint and handprint the economy. It's 2026. And nothing ni asase. But the year when me first sector by sector. Agree. Kwabena yo mo launching kukon kitinkiti. What has been the face of kukon kitinkiti?
Na kukon mu ye de.
Kukon we. Kukon na director say ya dem kukogu V8 launching wa say no. Kwabena e project ben and NDC exceptional as a youth launching ye. What has happened to it? And if me who say will be touting himself it's all about my constituency. Kwabena near what apprentice and a mastership program. You do question master answer. Now every month. Yamo muska, yeti omuka. Uria, yasa amau, enema awode be yedwuma.
Even Andali president for 4 years.
It's there.
It was part of it.
So what's new? I remember me tema air buy ho. Me catch a coordinator and say, tell him person misua POP and also Raf na obenya ho akosua POP na so nkame me. It's there. The system has been there. Enti ade na asasa kwabena your roads. Between Ebuakwa kwan kwabena hwe small portion here kai. Show through what's that O6 Now we'll come back to some more. What's a small portion there? And then I see the various ones I started. Nothing has happened. Aviation, Anya Kumasi Airport. Process I started, by now, international flight, a movie up and down.
Yeah.
And then I see. And the people are complaining about a coin. Now we're quite why year do 80%. Bypass our 80%. Now we see young jump one more. You can start to fufro. At the end, Oji. And now people are complaining. Say, Natama or Cassie ye Jani Abe fufro no. Highway no. Can't afford any ye kind. You've got quiet. Girl, I'm saying. I'm with the boy yechi, with the boy party yechi up to now. Come on, what has happened to Galamsey? And then, even there are reports that is indicting leading members of the NDC.
Yeah, absolutely.
That they are into Galamsey. And you see, I don't tell me I'm not Ghana for your too simple, sir. Yes, so and the MPP, now a president there, or you are now a discharge, master. If it is our attorney general and refer the national chairman, national vice chairman of the NDC, any organizer, NDC, how many months need? At the report. And Chebia now small scale miners. Almost Babel press conference to Ashanti region. They mentioned DCs and MCs. Amuya Galamsey. And Chebia, and Kofona me from Sakura dynasties no. Almost blue then there. Kofona, almost Kochia Ifua, almost
Blue water gas.
Blue water gas. Oh, you saw your Chom Sakura. Now you pass on almost Sazon to Sakura dynasty. We Kochi. What has happened? It was reported that some of them equity bribe. And Yankee Yunsu. Last time Namini have be argument, I'm saying, Charlie, it may be Namino will be a share baby in America. Say, it's not possible, say, Ube be
it was why Yamin protective.
Amen.
I say Yamin protective because we're assets and the steps near there. I think my first major political voice on radio, like activism and Kasauna platform, way back. I think if you recall, Fox FM. That was when I was launching. I've gathered and no more show some level of resentment towards Newman Ekoso Meshian.
Yeah. That
was the younger me. Yes, that was the younger me when I had started political activism. And we were trying to, as it were, push an advocacy, and you gave us the first major platform.
Oh, true. Fox FM.
Yes, I was younger. I was in the university. Yeah, way back, early days.
I'm not ready, but I pass him no.
But his family though, but it was one of those things that happened. So I appreciate you from day one. Yeah, and Nyamiko so I'm opportunity and we can get up close and personal, sharing the same platform with you. And me underestimating the crowd.
Nyamia
Ogusushi.
Wednesday on that me canasem no. Me dey fly it was na.
People told me about it.
Make us say I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Same way Sak Bahana ne dialogue ye who many about some many agino. It looks as if say modi ye ko baby na modi edi asantuman so no ko baby. How was 2025 for you? When you know together with your schedule, how did you manage it?
Yeah, I think the most challenging part of getting a call up on mainstream radio, because I did not see my hand give me boots for radio, because this is very demanding. I can be here in a moment. I back to Kumasi. I remember we frequented airports. Last year, I passionate. I said, now auto private jet frequent.
Yeah, because who are cry.
Yeah, the next day
who Kumasi. The next day who was saying that.
Yes.
Really,
it's been it was a very hard decision for me to revert to mainstream radio, because I think from Radio 1 na Maputi a year than because we're very demanding. But I feel it's also part of the must take it to Ashanti region, because it do be the offers that were coming from the capital now, no thing. But now, me see me both say why can't someone be here and make every national statement obetimi amiki? I don't know what say. I'm not saying say umuvia or you're wrong, but someone must be here, resident, and do it, because there's a certain Oheneba who has made national impact. Or a resident in Ashanti region. So yeah, and 2025 a roller coaster for my career. I think I can't be. I think Obubonokrano. I mean, there's one thing. I was a shame because last year I did close to more than 40 wedding ceremonies. 40, yeah, more than 40 if I recall. Because I'm that busy every Saturday, Sunday.
But your word now comes up near your wedding.
I did over 42 of them. So is that even this weekend me die from I think from 20th December, me 8 hours sleep. And when they called me,
I'm surprised to see you here.
Yes. So I woke up with a heavy eye, but I have respect for this platform. And on the day, I made bending my principles to be here. So it's an eventful year. It's a year, I think, career-wise, a lot of, because the penetration and the, I mean, any other identity. We can be grateful. Say 2020, it's one of my best years yet. Though I think 2024 was wilder because, but then this year, now my intention as a messa events because at a point in time I was everywhere. I broke down because I'm in hospital because overbookings and all that. So this year, cry and I think it is so because I was intentional about resting upon doctor's advice near the day. But I know cry no still now. Even this week, from Monday to Sunday, I'm going to change to another event and all that. So yes, 25 I feel that's a bring brebium. Yes, so yes, but this year you will say be a door for international breakthrough because I think Ghana had a gusu the statement. This year we are trying to say you better expand the frontiers na called diaspora near
international.
Yeah, you heard the Nyame I'm a passport my FSA route. Me
me a corn honum. And Osako Joy.
Oh, I say my fino. Yeah, I say my finipa. You know, say our path don't cross if you are not on radio. Because you pursue different paths and all that. But when you're on radio, I think that guy is one of the best humor therapists.
Oh, come on.
If I had the means, I'll organize a stand-up comedy show for him. I'll be on try, but if my brother is listening, say there's other part of him I want to explore. Because when he's on my show, that show now can say a whole therapeutic comedy show and it's it is all converted or live auditorium or back a share. And I think that this year I'm for so now man stand or no any Mr. Carter on one stage will be amazing too, guys. But in Kasa
we can have our own version of the
it's amazing. I'm chemistry, you know.
Any day you will listen to him, you will love to listen to him.
I mean, I'm a fan
over and over and over again. Mr. Carter, me take Carter
effortless.
I love me, and then that voice be say or starting to worship now. Or that voice be a room or mainstream secular music or when the voice audium. So I listen to him a lot.
Oh, way back KNUST, he was one of the profound voices on radio. Filler at that time KNUST. So many know you go way back to KNUST about mainstream media. One of the guys a man of respect. Even in the MC fraternity crowd, one of the guys also put here on the map. So yeah, these guys are amazing guys. And yes.
A project for this year. Let's put something together for those guys.
We should.
Koju and Carter.
Long overdue. Amazing guy. Yeah.
I see. Ruti. 2025.
Yeah.
So the book has Obi kan to kwa no de bufo to kan.
Best na me boafo.
Stress ya obi stress.
Me boafo amboa me. Me pa chodio Oheneba ke bia aboa me ni mo hwe.
How was 2025?
Oh, it was fun. It was amazing. Like it gave us a nostalgia moment because 2025 was a cocktail of everything. Like BBBI is a entertainment period, and me say everybody knows my political affiliation to the ruling the then MPP so yabo position no na enko for twetwe many ade but na ni nyina so no ye hwe how e besi fit me akonti a year 1 year stay as an opposition entertainment critics.
I never knew there was a status like that.
Yeah,
1 year stay as an opposition entertainment critic.
Yeah, because it was that time and I'm a party never may I met me aka majam but you know one thing is I have fun and a panana meteor say Abeku Santana and Simbioke Kaine and it's true like reality has set in and then he has to face facts because enyama bi wo honoma no carry so all these things na eba no ye benya the historical moment sakade ebeye okuma say like a paid event show obi atwa na still in Suoto and you know that was magical. That was like something that we can never forget in our history of entertainment because obi kumasi ni beka sensuoto now we're free fees still me mensu abo me ko event. Who does that? Like it's only meant for the king and Sarkodie really did well and that statement has changed the narrative of events and patrons omo event and now they because you see and about to say I se kumasi for there no moye no mumpunsuo to no mujine mu nti se wo there no microphone HSR it doesn't mean say you have to you know yes you have to so share the person up nti all these things no make 2025 a very memorable one and again during the festive season December where we have the dirty December Abibia Ghana internationally obia baby obia December there Ghana you have to make sure that you be in the West Africa so Ghana is so ba Accra Kumasi so yeah and I did about see bro raging her baby or the Patoranking by and it was a good statement na many I just said Abibia yen hosti ABR foreign nationals and I say impo mainstream people no say or more yewo just Accra Kumasi but this time Brekum no more to me the Patoranking Nigerian artists or big were making it were paying the dues for industry anymore no more the nakohon makwa so all these things happen in the year 2025 and I'm hoping say a fairness here film in as much say be review this of course 2025 no ye benya better bigger once be happen in this year so it is what it is and no near back on 2025 and they December no so and never be break also the year a co year the uncle year no yeah I think we would have to talk about it and in as much say I can't watch my and say ABI town will be and I can say support that event but it's for us to let the person do well say they be a bribi and I said the next time no be no MBS in 2025 there it was a good year.
All right. Medasi Chairman kwa pia ni media relations officer and I said media relations aid
Kuka case
aha papa na ose ode Kuka every regional chairman no Busumuru aha ono eofia hanom na ono so ya me boss nti anopai de me di wofia ha pa bra
Chawa
Africhapa
afenko bache
na apum
no nyame na dom
alright chama Kuka ho ye
Kuka case bibi aboko
na 2025 na dey say
nyame adom na
yo okay
na ye koje envelope kakra wo RCC
aha
yeah parama no round table discussion with RCC ntino ye mo de ade na munye de
mo portfolios we brave me MC
portfolios MC
is it all ko je
good you wrote a lot in fact a lot of my information I mean the industry no creative no entertainment no donana I read a lot from you what was your highest moment and then the lowest for the entertainment sector the creative industry in 2025
if I say that the lumba no sense obi owo industry no bia eboa obi a bi mo nya numbers ebi mo make revenue out of that Lumba way no. So I will say that was my highest ipa minya during Lumba you know. So mbe be my boy. So
to also photo a legend doctor
ever said doti na nke yi afin na nke mu buja penny makwa na nke enye eyi na ankasa
sir
why as a barrier service near ye anti afin na enye the final funeral right na ankasa
adint
I also ye nyina obi age tum se niema ankoyi said ye sebi o say ija legend ekwan no anti ever say na pen aye pese yinsi no said be ya na chinsensem no ebeba fom na menum no kwensu siwi no sa ansem ni nyina to atwa okay ne adru bra o say ye yi ankasa say legend no yenye na yi na yenya sika kakra ma ntirima ojaye yeah.
So 2025 Dada KD, Dada Lumba, and then Yama Mitiwa on another day this year.
Yama Mitiwa.
When is the number year? 1 week. And Nipa me and saying there are others. How do you think it's going to affect the industry?
Oh, say, Chairman, obi a oye bibi boa industry ni be free ma one way or the other ebe affect industry no because we mama tiwa said no si boa e papa ya sapon na ene tiwa ni hobiem ebe ma the ya sapon no aside no be call efom already ono ankasa yare ha no na tiwa enim se ne ho de anko be koshu e de kakra beboa ya sapon so na eni ho na obi ti said that the Lumba at least 25th December biya de enim say anya hwe benya bibi from that Lumba na that Lumba eni ho na e papa so Dada KD eti obi o industry ni na chairman even just oyen obi o industry ni be free ma affect industry na sebi etitu ti say empanifu a ebubo omudin yeah.
Okay, me da say enti afa yemana yemedin komo ruti.
Yep.
2025 I think say Kumasi Kwadi conversation is herself from Rapaholic.
Yep.
And then back to Accra, the argument was why a bit me affile Accra Sports Stadium. Shatta Kwe Nedie, then Stoneboy Ebai. Then the argument transitioned to free show, any paid one, any how people comported themselves. Oh, honomonia they are there. I feel people are also looking at the remarriage between Shatawale and Sarkodie. Say, what happened behind the scenes as all of a sudden our relationship no as I had in then medical the amount for cancer trying to move into the private life of these artists no enema omoye so nina no Ruti events ahodwa a course I'm say akese pa na be the Rapaholic in Kumasi, Stoneboy, Shatta, Accra Sports Stadium and others.
Yeah, was that okay? And the Sako de Bay, Medas Mamicha Tifunya, and I'm be a fish up. I'm finding me Casatente, yes, Sankofa, Refia in Chi and Tia, a pain for Muti and new Bibi or Sugar and see Chicham. Already a Sako de Bay no September na you could feel that Oja Bibi to Honum. And that thing Oja to her was very memorable. And just as I said, Nenko for say one fele stadium, yan first stadium in it was a portion of stadium no called boy so but ne rating boyeding. And for a place like Kumasi, Ashanti region, no Umbra event, no betray a popular standing was 100 cities. They never funu me 100 cities. Now about 300, 500 now for table reservations. So Sako there no be no. Even though you can do same in Accra Sports Stadium, and I say because medical there medical was charging around 30, 50 cities if I stand to be corrected. But Osha Sako there buy Sako there at least in here 100 Ghana cedis for that section by Yetunya or Fele Ebro. So I don't know be the rainer Emma uncertainty be a year and we would have seen a proper show. So right from September 27th, you know, then fast forward, Shatawale had his Shattabration at the Black Star Square ewo Accra ene eno so no Shatawale wie obeka che say figure or boy or enipa I shall say 100,000. Is here quite the as at now? Buy because
the figure keep changing.
Exactly. But what all we can say is that he had a good show. And call for by people patronize it. And call for whether it was a free show, he made his statement because he used 2 weeks to promote that thing. That was when I know about Sako de Rapaholic Kumasi September, and then a week later or so obey the bed there so only free. And no, oh yeah, then. Apparently on the 10th of October, number no, and he started on time. And Patapa did a very magical moments over there because Patapa no as at 5 p.m. and my kofu so ne show na started. And my kofu nya honkeka just like someone unze sako de no esi na nkofo beye adwuma, but the moment Kofi Kinata ebeye sa stage no so beye sa 1 or 2 no, and then the man kofu honkeka say any show no so, but then time nanka yehu ose krom sikeni yehu akwesi like in Kofona Medicaid Abano. So all these people be Juman, but they Kofi Kinata be who's and they show na started. And that was the same thing at Patapaya on. So after Patapa Shatawale be and Shatabresh, you know, and a yenya say when the shades of a person obey on also show West Hills more when the shades early December no a Juana medical so not to be on the 13th of December but Sports Stadium and on also call a BYK Accra Sports Stadium. It is from 13th in the Oshedia Nafe Ababe series of entertainment event and kosa because 13th near say that the Lumbe ye and the portfolio can say because they say boy and best at here and I just say Daddy Lumba ne babyano. Unfortunately, had it not been say a day I dream called the creation so they see and can pampas because yet people were at Daddy Lumbe and so more change say Betty and in 22 within an hour after an hour be their sign call so Emma ne Sunday ne sign be carry out a day some a very good show. Nti uwie no na Sin City Senaso eba Polo Beach ekoye no ni show on the 18th at that time na so na Kweku Smoke and so revival the second edition on so koye ne de Accra Good Park nti from 18th na 19th no near our stadium on na GT music concert na omoye free show comparison between
the free show and the paid one
but mind you Shatawale was the headliner so Shatawale feels say onunu show na why because GT Bank ne Nigeria for there into nkofo Nigerians no mo de mobile no the Afro Benna Boy was the big artist among them and I also said the call though Sarkodie was there but they chose Shatawale as the headliner into only a big one on us repair at the end of the day they had to make Benna Boy performed before Shatawale because and it's true.
I want to seek what does it mean to EA as Ghanaians?
For whatever reason.
The simple, but it's a huge statement.
A statement and for Shatawale should have mounted a stage and said say next time Omoya Mesa this yes because Obeji says he cannot no answer. Idea or no washisha at all. 1 man at a time. Say, oh, now you're headliner. This is what you're gonna do. Into idea now, say now, obey. At that time, the song you the Benna Boy Abase, Benna Boy Mebunjano. Not just indirectly, no Shatawale fans name train. It is Obi baby Kokana. I say Shatawale into one train because Shatawale no most need to me or anti whatever the case is. Any trainer, your God and bra into Nipania day or betrain. But all more no to be but here is the case. 6 minimum no Baba Shasi because Yama artist ni na Baba be performing. Shatawale to Jina stage in no catch almost say. Send your mama any day. When this or mood become I know I'm told to say what J blog and son over stage in Koma because money na camera and I win so Ghana show GT Bank in Nigeria for the internet Nigeria for baby buy or Ghana for the final. It is yep. Me say Shatawale be and ke bia GT Bank no omo program omo yen ki enya sasete nya ne sen ke kan wasem so indirectly kwan Shatawale ya de say ono sutumi save the night and that time no till that time and for train yeah Shatawale by obey show no Shatawale really did well, and he once again inked his statement, making him who he think he is. Say Shatawale make many like revolution for this whole entertainment scene, you know. So that was the GT Bank experience na you know. But if you on the 21st Zama Disco or your Lagos Sports Stadium, and Black Sheriff, one fantastic guy. Why no say maybe me feel say me to me I am dear do on kai but ne share ni to me and then go for enjoy no. People call him the Bob Marley of our time because Akrakoto and how knows if I knew name some upon in name go on no. You can't take it away from Black Sheriff. Blacko is one of the finest performers when it comes to entertainment. So on one stage na de anya na osa or ye we communicate so how we ni ha and then be nema tafu MP kra na nkofo akakọ enjoy exactly. So yes, you can see say or one person and call for penasem, but or you be a onye na adwen say asem release me me here was say beboa me oba fine one bar still no he shows goes on, and see that is one thing about Blacko. Now Blacko event no catch us best 35 in a went to me and start say time intimate yeah now I don't want people to take people for granted. Oh you're celebrity or whatever, you've given us time went to me and this so Bibian says for Mike no I can say for I'm sorry for not starting the show early, like let's go on, but for so no grabbing Mike no I had the yet to say the it is really not cool.
No, but you don't think we can pardon him because President Mahama caused it?
And I make us say any problem
President Mahama a man is
well because the ideally say oko venu bina okoje not to catch you but I'm just inserting this oko venu bina okoje ideally all they will set up design it your man the venue considering the setup is supposed to give you a day or two ahead to set up to your main D-Day no? But all of a sudden a call comes from the president saying bye boxing a you or no untimi fa President Mahama.
And into the man can't share the no, I'm sorry, say, woman to
when I make us a you. On say, there was a statement. As then, people were, on say, it mood you or why are planning in events, no? And because of a likable personality,
yeah.
No matter how people waited or buy, no. They will enter stage, you know.
After
there was a press, too.
It was after.
Yes,
you
but
see,
no. At
but
that point in time.
No, pot.
A show.
This is
show. A show. At that point in time.
I'm trying to also make my
right,
statement, my reason, my opinion. Why I'm saying, say, Blacko grabbing the mic. And she say, because there are other people, I'll catch almost 5. And nobody who say President Mahama, Fresi, and show na me.
We are technical people. When we are discussing, we shouldn't discuss like a lay people. You know?
No.
But so, you know, because you know.
Because I know. Do you know the number of people or more every and every other program just because or say make away. And there is nothing wrong for you to have picked
you are an authority.
Listen,
if you don't also make a case from an insider perspective.
So, into that thing, I have to let people know that you don't have to always stand on your me feel say you are doing it for the masses, you are doing it for the public. And then stop you also between me and two can say Sakodi buy no catch say Kumasi minim say my idea say and one can't no buy no buy Sakodi. How and go for pewasem the you get it
and it was after
and Basako mounted the stage. He apologized.
No,
I'm not saying
not before he started.
I'm not even saying
acted just like that.
It was a drum. Yeah, boy, Jomle man.
Make us say. The moment you are making a case.
No. I am making a case. Let me make a case. Say when the guy grabbed the mic, he could have just said sorry to the people.
It's non-professional at that point.
Why? Why is unprofessional?
Look, Blacko ain't just any regular artist. He is signed onto a multi-million.
The Empire people told him not to apologize.
Multi-million dollar label, and their production lineup is spot on. At that point in time, it's not about you because that whole production, yashisha to honor, and every other thing that matters, we will come after because whole production. We are not just doing for the show.
I want to believe, sir, you are privy to when the call came in about like unexpected, no more planning and a bit tranquil to more programming.
Yes. Yes,
Wow.
That is not
the
two
number
ways
of
about
days you
it.
need to even
Enti-
undo the setup for the boxing show. Crowns,
Obi
and
any
all.
only
Because
problem
after the
on Saturday,
time
no.
people had come, setup was still going on.
Yes.
Blacko had record say he has done inarguably one of the most well executed show in the history
And that
of
is
Ghana.
why this time
Consistently.
he chose to
So
go to
he
the
would
Lagos
not.
Sports Stadium.
Empire-
Anything at this time, or they call him.
Empire is a perfectionist label. They know what comes with Sanyoma way. Almost like it. And you should know, say for Black Empire Mozambique, the ratings and what's for Ghana event, you know, you should know, say circumstances beyond control. That is why I'm kind of say yes, ain't even make a case for those who are there. But maybe as I say, at that point in time, when Sako dear,
Another entity, Obana, na nibu. Sako dear cabbage na ni stage in the so I start yebo on a Castro. Then I don't want to get to who he was under. That it wasn't professional.
It's
like
production.
really,
No, it's production.
Production is delay.
Now because they say
No.
production
Production is delay. And I don't want when Jai cry.
Say,
You
say.
can.
Nana make us no.
So in that case, whatever thing has happened.
Oheneba, an entry performance is everything in production.
Yes,
At that point in time,
and within the show, he could have still made a statement.
So you say
He could have still made a statement.
Now portfolio,
No.
I reveal what caused.
Oheneba, wasn't whatever caused it.
Portfolio, I'll come back to you.
Whatever caused it, within the production, within what he was doing, he could have said sorry to his people. And don't take people for granted. And yet to say
That is your opinion.
That is my opinion. In that space, well open space in every, well open stage in every. Oh, cause one because you interact with people, and that is one thing people like about you. Who you stage the kind of minister on ibinu. As a winnie no didn't come sad and ye feely. It's then and case you quite say me sign on to multi. Please, honestly, he could have still apologized to the people because people had paid almost be free tickets. Wafa boat, wafa Uber, wafa ne car or the fuel naba. Was saying a time na that just had time one bar one KB or better one down kobe alpha kobe the fufu kobe any other thing. Into what the person have made it there. No, what make you statement away entrance statement. And then they too quite say me I'm signed on to a label that the production is done, so I can't say sorry until I'm done. Like really, intimate. That was my problem. Say. Went to me acknowledge the fact that people had come earlier. No share time said this time Mozambique disco is starting exactly 5 p.m. So being here the Embra na Eberiachi ambassador. So that was what I would take it from Blackwell. And then going forward, we had liquor on the beach. Polo Beach, no Kiddy, and it was one fantastic event. I think Kiddy had this time because this time, when a lot of people are supporting, Sani Lake on the beach way, and see, Kiddy so Edemaya, and then the May 24th Christmas Eve event in a course. I think this 24th thing, and Yamana course on na maybe say. Stone Boy, I am share a hand. 26th. Ain't no about 24th. See, Senaka Stone Boy in Taste of Africa, no say nebeya.
Na Stone Boy, I'm shishing to you.
See, 26th, no. Unse GTA for the cars or Mafa 26th, no. I'm not saying say Sashu no yen in a yashi shishu. Unse Stone Boy date near Beam Fest in 26th.
26th.
In a GTA, Ebekacha say, or the Taste of Africa. Amy say, o feel say sabotage on kwa kan bi say o feel say waka ina make say I am sheshe nti na o ka say o choose date no ntumi fa nkọ rapaholic because akode atwe to 25th no only hwan ye den eye pia rapaholic is 25th is rapaholic enti ntumi fa nkọ ti na yin say bi so feel say right after 26th no bebubu shows into one person obeko 27th and I say no the 24th until make say na emu hihye no 26th say kan emu hihye no 26th ni no ye ya
say ebia onya the response
that's it enka batin kasa de no enko no so be kire say me so 26th eye me beam festival eye me so me date say na say akode age 25th abonani ase a uni say 25th Jometo ye show but enka Jometo de no kwan so na eye Christian a program na eye ye means a Christian Christmas here for Christians say remember yesu awodano but ye the rapaholic na sheho for Ghana say nothing ye show kwa imposa night no kwa na ochame kwa me so ye show but still ye nkai ema enti make say 25th Senenka Stone Boy ehun say oh Taste of Africa ba o say 26th even though say Black Star Square me see me ye media stadium me gina me grounds me ya and trust me cause Stonebwoy be hu the nipa wa ya was say me so me de we me date because mind you no we di kan bon hu da huro di dada say obey ni program 26 nsi bibia ya antehwe ya antija me ene say taste of if on be cast o mafa 26 na obrase ni opushia ko 24th
aye turu no Blanco de no yeah Stonebwoy so de
enti mind you na 24th no enko fo so ahye ni program and enko fa ahye omo program in the sense that Samini ni birthday 22nd banana show ni 24th and also ono so oye wo Laboma Beach enti ono no wakakra na nko ohia wo Stonebwoy e wo show 26 na hu say o ma fadia say ni sin uchu see dey wan choose date bia say 24th into do you think say e bia Samini eyo papa analysis that what they say it no eyo papa ninti no onjai ne de no no so wodi kan aka bia wasiki sponsorship why bibi ewie no analysis den and Samini so dey ne betuma on to me hwe say ono so be ka cho say obi ankoye den enkoye the show and Samini so show awoye during Shatabration no Samini Batman then echo Charles Niyama Mensah bandana from Ghana show I and a friend Shatawale 10 years in exile coming back in rebranding to Shatawale wale menkofo be hunu ama ene ono so ne nukoye show enti from eno no ne so abenya that kana rivalry bromance be omon whether we in their history or mama beef ya kono or Shatawale and Samini. The unfortunate bet was Samini was the calm person. So okay, I mean few. And that time his son Stonebwoy abba no say papa unfimi aje. It is obi a natural of every human being. Say many Oheneba nante na de bi obi count na unfi no na unfi me so menim say ma no ya ma no den. Because you say Oheneba jai mami. And I'm like obey but unia me say enti me ye bibia I am doing it to protect you but to protect myself as well.
Yeah,
you get it. Enti whatever thing Stonebwoy and the high grade family or no or the amase ne fans or the anya ne ho the I drew baby or we put in hard work and I didn't do sa bia no enti from that time now Stonebwoy feel so 24th no expect say bia Samini so beja and Samini so no akobo Shatawale to say ne make enti Shatawale so achi mu say meba and or the ne shark zikra sponsor Samini show no enti in that case Samini so to me ka say baby no me fans me we say ko mpe PC on peso on kabumwa enko ne Shatawale birthday in kra but okoye and whatever the case is or makwa akoye on so show enti Samini enso ye 24th and Stonebwoy so ye fantastic show of Philly Stadium 24th the same day but enko for say na stadium ne fele eche free gate eno de mena mini ho ba ahyase na na eba ne de ne ehun tentafide ne anya about what we realize after the show you say afi ayema enti all these things no yetumi say oh Stonebwoy am make statement banka ye betumi ehun say ebuso ni day ni Stonebwoy de ni date share 26 whether GTA ba yo GTA mo ye wa ha ye nya two shows e bia but ye ko ema ho bo ma na ye we ko be fofo but whatever the case is no decide say oh any obey ne de ne 24th no the call 24th and on so enkofo obi on mo twa ne take say enko ba 25th te eden a onya enkofo bia na from the diaspora enko mo ba gidigidi ne santi bi ho beto sin kakra so shows na call so 24th ni so ekoye kwadwantwi so afa 24th abonebo our friend entry or UPSC every 24th bia and then the 25th we had the Rapaholic just as I say 25th is Rapaholic is 25th and sako there adebi introducing Dr. Laiki on stage that thing when he came for the dialogue here Atopa made that suggestion and I realized he has implemented it when he started doing it at stage so but because of Insio to any other than Dr. Laiki near but boss kumasi no you sa image na okobo hona edi Dr. Laiki no oba your chances say your concert there and for auto pass more kind say and just musicians na say we but we heard the content creators no more na a comedians pan a time so I then introduce Sakode say o andwe ho sa but what auto pa kan no sa da 25th and dialogue 25th and show 27th what can were taking the notice. I think so. Then in Crawford put when I saw that image in Kumasi, I realized I'm Pasako de Obia Otie Asem NT, like we're putting in effort, and Ampeniampo introduced you, and he saw Ebonowa was a comedian. He saw Ebonowa was a comedian, content creator. So he had to ask him to come. Say, oh, when I hear content, he say 25th, and see if 25th ne dunsu anto ayamba. I've given you that platform. And at least in Kawamane platform Ebonowa be yewe. So asem no ne command. Ekofa asemuma ebono we because one shade date ebono one semo kan nyina one ka say 25th 2025 and no answer say 25th we have to say 25th December we have to say but okojina rapaholic stage no so confirm say yina amba say when I intelligence epic say and then say date so in 25th so you chrome house say 2 major event the comedy in Kumasi comedy show.
Yeah.
Fantastic. He had production. Nana being atopa on my idea and then chairman or then quick appear on a giving ospa.
Yeah, Busumuru.
On a collaborating with and that's on a sponsor headline sponsor or boa or more with a facility.
It was a good show.
And it was a good show. Make last year said dialogue make I say Kumasi has evolved in entertainment. Now no yanka say we me people have realized how to, release stress and all these things. And who said there are therapeutic events. I say not just to go and kosani and for no reason. Started comedy side, started wow, almost started with basement.
Yeah.
And I top amone, and call queens. Cheto my idea. And this our stage, me who say any a 2 point bedroom sana and anabeni and atopa my idea. Ma hold down pa any chairman or didn't cook so what I say now also boy so as a comedy show no so cause why and almost so can say on my facade dating whether we like it or yes show be a because so crying as the baby into almost 6:30 almost starting time but 7 no more boy in Juma but the person the first act in the best at was around 8:10 so 8:10 kono and a before we realize 11 something getting to 12 now it's still your condo but now say you saying a giant night with the stars and night with the stars because artist never performing I was there into honors one year they be and so much my notice into me catch say Jackie or the baby agro see who say like performance stage performance fasa for bra Jackie by on kwa na ebe tonjum wan besa wan fa asafo amba dancers amba na wa be yet say and I make say it's not as if say a town me say me town man ka wa han so I want me be choma odi e ma unfa me serious obeka say me boa enti me ka wa ha na my tusi enti if Jackie by no Jackie over the time na e dey na benyina no oba on mind ko for enjoy because on to me empuli crowd ne say e ho na ya ba no Kumasi for no ye nimu say na wuswano na wakoniti wo de waba no be sheki let us feel your presence and then your music as well but is it like that with Jackie so Jackie when she comes I say or a hype woman now a break a cry no away and see Jackie ko me say the personal ma ho ye da fe ye nyina ofri on show no koso no was kwabna stage performance now kwabna 2 shows are obey any stage performance or ye nyina trust me damn kwabna ju 2 the kwabna minta na kwabna ya de that show kwabna na ebe ye show na ankasa and then Kofi Kinata so when kwabna came Kofi Kinata had come and Kidi susume tunufo say ye ma we show now feel say Wontumi nye moya Moses say Kumasi for there mu betumi sisi yen enye Wontumi be yes ade no ha enye Kidi first time e dey na ba this is the second time the same program e dey na ba say the last time on came promise be shine the same thing ya manamba obeko ya manamba the road manager no money organizers ni nkasa say aye wo headliner say na be wia member sisan wa adwen say honom no pese o mbebo na nko nipa na aba ho say o mo be hwe show nipa na aba say o mo be hwe o enti amount time say ye pese ho na ompon o mo a e dey na si ho kwan enti Saturday no be no on send free home because I yes on and yama bebre aka sen kofo on shade even though so watch we chain we t-shirt the amount kofo but kofo ehun so that thing he has to desist from it. Jackie also ko sure per dancers no mumboa o bi Wontumi be jan say bi akumase de session ye rate no topmost event e wo kumase
stars
men fan say wanye wa crime ti no ye rate ye hunhwe sa e kaka e koba also because Jackie there obey it say na make no her performance was nothing to write home about and so any enyefe Oferian Ponsa came to did what he could have done and also yeah the obey the obetumi but the person who carried the night was Kwabna then Kofi Kinata have been enjoying his show. He's my son because of high grade in a call me. Whenever I see him, I call him my son. Kofi Kinata urban because of frustration because that time keep it up or say yes my name but and no when to me any day but it's an American or ye performer into career steez and composure or by and on in the fans interacting Kofi Kinata could have had a 1 hour but this time Kwawenya 1 hour no or perform 45 to 50 minutes no also yes enti Kofi Kwabna de onya time nyina Kwabna gave us everything back to back or ya de Kwabna ya de and then to Kofi Kinata Kwajontwi enso ya de bi onum Kwajontwi bar stage na light na dum had it been a crop of generation now Becca say sabotage in the sense say if you are person or be performing but on who say light in the doom still performing in darkness and me jari then the ya the constati so wa my who say yenim say ebia say the shene ni munyam say put on your lights on any but wa me who say a technical problem into otoaso ye na ejuma and on also because of the nekidimo ye ntina so oye ne ntem no pon no kidimo ba enti e hono so de ekosi ye no ana ye benya Kwame Eugene high life
Milan
see yanka no question that show alpha and
supposed to be
because even people didn't know that there was a program. There was a program that day. We were on Fache and I was talking about events in Kumasi and then Mr. Bones chipped in say a high live show with Kwame Eugene. I said okay, that was around 20th of December, so just about a week later, 6 days later, and no show. That time now event in Milan honum and for bar people go there but people don't pay to go to the place so choosing that venue now who did they know my microphone Kwame Eugene but still you need
within the media space what can was my chamu
you see
Kankambo Dunkwa
and Kankambo Dunkwa need to mean
Mantu Obia. I listen to Kata, Mitie MC, Mitie NY DJ.
That was 20th December, no 6 days to the time now. Then would do the consistently now. Because trust me,
I don't know when this a portfolio.
Oh, right there.
I did my bit because say was many make it list of people who
and I make can say sometime now
then why you did it on social media I don't know
see influencers and bloggers and never be on ma ube feel so your top maybe our site every deeper
you have to pay
yes ma baby no onye we juma ma me say ade asako de mbi am because we big brand in tea but in any case you ade free baby we eyenkofo ne be carry wasem obi ne be chro wasem obi ne be say enkantin ka write up nkintin enkofo ntumi chro write up because o Kwame Eugene free links se kra no unye show entin ka we wo de ba no ka be write up. It's not just about say obi betina radio so na ya kan na radio be kan but enkofo no so mo social media na and at the place now ko choosing enye paid place obi say me kodi do Milan o twa 3 million we awasan kodi 300 Ghana cedis so we awasan kodi di atonsuo ayewe say obeyewe enti that place now we choosing no say on bode ro ne man kofo nte say this time now be back to in say ni de obi twa ska o en ska na obi twa no it's not say we twa de akodi di we twa de akoshe Kwame Eugene ne other enkofo beba na ya massa sensitization na ye juma na enkofo ehun say oh sa day no kwa de 26 de ye Kwame Eugene say ni say but we no Saturday concert no we didn't enjoy it, we didn't feel it.
The last one, I'm manual home. Then I'll come back to you again.
Taste of culture. I know the man kakra.
Okay, so finally, last one, I'm going to
I'm the no last one. No come. You know man cafe show for crying. You see,
Anna Busumu, how a root is.
You see, oh, cause I say, I bet what I say, oh, me share ufiti and a panel now. I bet Santana sen. Now, cause I say MPP for Casanqua. And I will change the HN because I say, oh, year of return, yeah, dear, and I did Nanado, you will beyond of return. I can okay, I want to pay, and I'm in Yaji. And only taste of culture. Eat Ghana, feel Ghana, listen Ghana, dance Ghana, and dress Ghana. Every you walk Ghana hanging out. Upe shwa and kofu me say, yeah, pese who the 4S. Sakodie, Shawali, Stamboy, Samini, ya champion is Monfa Samini, Brow, Mumayu Sakodio, Yembe, Shatawale, and Stomboy, one stage, Yakasa. This show should have done that for us. This show should have done that for us. Say, ya won't phobia. Omaso industry mwesio. I'm not saying any black woman in free moon, but sending a champion say because you say oh and among these four nipa ba call new moon in problem say Shatawale. Shatawale new moon in problem. Nipa on any nyom so yes Stoneboy. Shatawale ni Stoneboy ni nyom, but Shatawale ni Samini on Shatawale ni Sakode on nyom. Enti senka sa stage na yesu say we won the 3 years on betumi asele Ghana on betumi afeli O2 arena on betumi and can fan start wo almost so ene senka sa na si na nka Stoneboy sesa date na ene nka mi Stoneboy wo wo genuine reason say on sesa date no but Stoneboy end that taste of culture no so na of you say taste of culture bia ye de Tiwa Savage atoso into a panic was show no de echo 24th no ene na me see me this Stoneboy ho ya but senka sa taste of culture no omo hihye ni no mo say ye 3 ye top 4S na ya kan ho asem aka ho asem ni betumi de mo aka ho asem na nka ya kire ya bakwasem wonjumu na nka Reggie Rockstone a best at yes so on a founder of Hip Life grandpapa of Hip Life na nka ye de sell your culture ene yet ha alata fona ba be catch say how life your modia omuni e pre ho ene obu google a ye mi alade had a French to tell us say how life if we how life a match the day kwache mo mon for year ye celebrate a match the day 50 years na anu year no mo say how life ni omodia ade ye won maji fufu abo mani ate say fufu krampo mo na de ba ye omodia you see this was the time na me feel say enka ye betumi spell out ye nyuma a kire omo na Rexo ma mo be catch say ye be taste of culture ye be then eat Ghana feel Ghana drink Ghana baby eche alata for na ba ye be edi yesunkuni to the sense say ye feel say omale ade David a be surprise omale as a surprising act intino it's okay and ye benya Black Sheriff can promise mo so be support ye ni ade but if this thing taste of culture ya bre aka say monfa nkofo we nkofili O2 arena monfa omo nkofili O2 arena and anko mu decide say ya ban ade taste of culture even though you sponsors but yes ye line of yi to so say we ni nkofo ye pese ye de omobo nti ye nyusu omo a enka enyefe enka no na nkama set record ti say the MPP for be beyond the return a year of return na atoyetinu nothing different because taste of culture me e din asesa keke because senka mo be na mo say taste of culture ni e minimum din amone to so a enka trust me enka any the history can any ade amaya in that first year anka ye kan watem so omu use sa 4S no ene ye dey aye sa show no because ye hu bi obi aye ne dey simple single no we inviting nkofo but see ye nya omu on a stage for a night ye nya hu ye enti that one no ene me to force
me ba ho bi was like say amrad ni asakanto kwaro nim hu bi enti me ba be busa 2025
yes amazing event here. My problem is why can't events be spread across the month? I was seeing you claiming in December. Because everyone be in a planner toward December. Ghana should have
an active and vibrant event season beyond December. I think that is, I was saying that we have to be intentional about new maybe what they are saying. Recently, the whole idea of December in Ghana, youth, you know, these Gen Zs are mobile. One can say make their own superstar, their own terms are activating your mind. And so some of the baby banner open in their own tears here and tries to be shooting it down because it's their era. What they are saying. Tihani that is December by. And Nigeria near Owaha. No, so ebe picking the career in our ha. It's media the next sport called Nigeria no muko oni Mr. Easy. Ahaya University and ha obe do baby krana ni identity onim so ombrane ma me side oni papa side. And who say Nigeria na what fertile grounds are obetimi operate. And so what declares on Nigeria no margin at because first no okay I was scheme until say or declare say or Nigeria no me in free. And yet me drive Ghana year of return, year beyond return, December in Ghana. And the youth ne say, yeah, a dirty December. A best show say why is December dirty? The dirty as in no literal meaning of dirty, but DETTY. To me say to show the vibrancy of Ghana during this festive occasion. Yeah, intimi and keep it sad because you're paying for our mere stakeholders and they should tune it down or more talking down on it until say a yeast spice not free. Gradually, a spice every December. Ama Nigeria for a whole documentary and has owned it now. Because at the end of they are very intentional about making sure say at the drive culture tourist attention piano. Say you in a day about so far as it's engineer something I bet me activate no. So your problem with intentionality, and created this, and that's what you was talking about. You're talking about taste of culture. The idea of the whole thing is to celebrate Ghana, your dance, your culture, to sell. Because at a point in time, we play Ghana campaign. Play Ghana campaign is say, unim hip hop on Bonse America for, unim Afrobeat in Bonse Nigeria for. More UK, no, they hear a lot of Afro because I want to penetrate or much yeah. So when they come to Ghana, they have to hear something new. What Ghana is selling. Normal from back. Normally, automatic ambassadors of what they came to experience in Ghana as 30 December. Okoye Club Cinema. The same old rotated playlist. We are not selling anything new. Your music genre, your bo, near the day. So you see, when we went for the Chinchin Band show, you could feel say, they took us to different generations. It's a kind of show selling and represent what Ghana should do in 30 December. Because the generation they call back. You go and hear from the CK man, Obabete, Wolo Memo, Obabe no but that is what we are talking about. It is out there on Waiarifa and Senedro. Now you bring foreign nationals to compete for the same space with our people. And that is so wrong. Taste of culture and Ometi cry, the whole idea behind the whole thing. Ometi. Then to our musicians. Afe, most started organizing own shows, more stress at home. Because over the time they've been stressing a lot of promoters. They be ayakase industry now building a symbiotic relationship. You scratch my back, I scratch my back. Your back as well. The hell that Oko Nigeria, Ghanaians were lucky. Some Oko Nigeria. Omo A-list artists in the crowd. Omo nyamu for omo shows or hosts out because omo so planning omo tours outside Nigeria. Until they really envy what Ghanaian has. But here they need intentionality. Then our musicians and so willing to support the ecosystem. Oko Nigeria, some of the hardcore events at Nigeria Nimno. I tell you to me running bankrupt my artists for media musical support. If promoter and say this event must not leave Nigeria because it's part of event. You quite want here they brag they say home running. Acknowledge you and near there. The Wizkid has supported Afro future back no. Shella
Afrochala was
Afro future. It's Afro this Smith B. Imagine a promoter echo from so bankrupt. Event all yes say intentionality is to push Afrobeat. Or not the Bagana, not the Portugal, just to push Afrobeat artists and now Mike as well. No, I call bankrupt. Now artists are boom say.
Now what happened to Afrochala?
been changed to
Afrofuture.
Yeah, no, me am dey asake by.
We dey na engineer influence the change of way.
Oh, abroche for ni be can say chela no meant for
register. No, okay, there was identity.
Yeah.
So this is how the industry works. I think the roadmap now Nigeria for Krano. There are a lot of things at our disposal. We just have the intentionality to market what they are saying. Then also, I'm also responding to Black Odiana.
Black.
But dealing with international labels is different. Everything is scripted. The timing of everything matters. So one kasa or manual or per se Black Odiana, but international labels are timing for everything. And at that point in time, it was only right. They all cannot. All speaking morality. At that point, it was right, but it was unprofessional, according to the script of Empire.
It's Afro Nation.
Yeah, Afro Nation. Yes, Afro Nation. You see, so at that point in time, no, it is no fault of Black said Mozambique answer to on time, because clearly it was the whole setup system of the previous show. When Blacko type of stage in any international standard now person the back Ghana, it will take like 2 days to even do the kind of setup he wants to do for his stage. So imagine something that takes close to 24 hours. You are going to climb this up in less than 7 hours before your show starts. Then I'll be circumstance beyond your point. The first gentleman on the land say, "Oh, here place na you su." A day before, a day before. What they are saying. So
but not the program or the boss.
No, the boss. No, I'm saying sir. Yeah, so to push the blame, yes, entirely on Black no. Sometimes what they are saying. Then the whole thing is, it is not the program that didn't necessarily start on time. It is Blacko's appearance on stage, as communicated earlier, and a delay. So unless, or of course, Ruti want to tell me, say, the MCs who are entertaining and the DJs are not part of the program. They are part of the program. What they are saying, they are part of the program. And I think we can cut Blacko some slack, because this event now, it has a potential to be one of Ghana's most exported programs. I bet you amount for every world walk of life, ABBA. And that is why I also give credit to Stonebwoy. Look, there are some people in the industry have said over here, say we need to protect no matter their political affiliation. Anytime bia Oheneba only o circle amonem obo our budget for some festival be a koso okro bi e dane budget so me mo fiere bia ono ko beer festival of Germany every summer e dane calendar so beer festival
na say ba ko ya me ko mkutwa pictures and ba wonti except that something extreme happens here that Nottingham Carnival no
and the radars
meko
and one person what me that kind of he say Ghanaians better say no, and I say even foreign nationals better say yeah, but Ghana this program can consistently be on our calendar. Sarkodie has been able to prove it over a decade, and at this point in time there is no person or flyover and I say Ghanaian airton event a manner on ton Republican man, but someone who has also been able to do it on a leveler every time they are consistently or they artists from other nationals on a normal day to take government to finance such a person. The kind of investment Stonebwoy has consistently made one event. If I were to be the government, measure that it was one of the events a protected event. No, the gentleman is suffering from victimization.
I was asking this morning whether our policy makers, NPP, NDC, whoever, or what quantify the contribution of the creative
but they do, but they just
GDP or the economic growth.
That is the data.
And then if they appreciate it, and for politics, because
no.
Why should NDC and BP
even politicians? It is these people and the Ghana for Adjuni every scandals at that moment. Because when Stonebwoy is doing a show at that moment,
political rally being where they make it up to 40,000 now. Stonebwoy no political rally.
These people
NPP NDC me come my rally now, but woman any.
And
so why do you have to
somebody more politics back
take your politics away from no matter what. Yes, I call the MPP, but he is the reason why you can boast of a vibrant December. Ghana would be cow handing over or whatever brass as a politician, even under NDC government. Stoneboy the Oye consistently bringing foreign nationals at least ordinarily what they say. Why can't you protect such a person? What they say? But I say, okay, we are bayamba, we ne bedidi, we are bayamba, we ne bedidi. I understand there's politics in everything. Say. But some political victimization, yeah. But and I won't blame me blame. I mean, can be mass Stoneboy and Kwa because at a point in time the system was also favoring and you may be no so cost here. I don't know say train you protect you beyond politics. And of course, show be what doing say a typical Stoneboy show and a typical Sarkodie show, a typical Shatter show. No, that is our person. Stoneboy national event. Reigning artist of the year, or artist of the year, the Ghana alcohol. At a point in time, government number near first major show, you can't rule him out. Yeah, they just say full so just say. On
a GTA says a mini compare event. Omo ye flyer card.
Full so just say Argentina Ghana Tourism Authority are supporting. You post it on the page. We have to delete it.
Samini, how? Like I mean, how? Tell me.
How? One of the few people, the first person.
Samini Mobile was this year. We've been 20 years. Oji Mobile was. And
before the BETs, before the one year, there was mobile. So politicization. Make sure free your industry name. And let's make sure we are protecting certain people. Say we have a problem where foreign nationals are used to advertise our local products. Muko parliamentar. Mo yemra. Adia e yiske free your creative new bottom say no ma pass law. Hey, and osensa. Who support on the taxes amudi go so denti amukra amusho so muntimi nya ne show. Just say ni nyina December no I show back penny say oh ye show taxes e di be kuni so onwie no abokanti why would I do
share for abetena to ticket back one no akan.
Almost show.
Yes. No show your be ni nyina be complimentary tickets kakra bi obe sponsorships so ma. And so when the taxes be go so now discourage you. The one of the reason why Afro Nation left. If you have people who are still say no matter kakra na ebenya na any support system structure be protect you be shows ama country not here anymore because if President Mahama goes now or if ex-president Nanado or Kobebia or can December Ghana beyond or can the policies in Kwane man here Dana maybe President Mahama a black experience and you no Kwane outline. Why is he capturing other people's events in their lineup? A website this one. He has captured other artists' events in there because it's part of the reason why people fly in. Why can't you protect these people? Muko parliamentar unanimously. See a yemra a be year be free musicians need creative no yes see any pass law. What about laws that protect them? Laws they protect them bit me ally be pass it. Now foreign nationals Oko Nigeria they have banned foreign celebrities from doing local commercials. It is our product and make sure nipa na who use no. We don't have that protect. So hey, and also betting. Omo other stream of income and they no pass it. Hey, and also alcohol. No year free na no aduane. Celebrity nye say no but adentina wuntimi nye mram protect omo.
Ghana.
We have track record where the nation the investment we make in the Black Stars, and I know say we better take sports for no. Yeah. But let me say the truth. The colossal sum of money the sports mono give us even half. Now invest to creative industry and let's see where Ghana will be.
The returns. You don't saying the truth. When Sarkodie came, and you can ben shows no on your sports.
Pride, the pride we can wear as Ghanaians at this moment in time. Creatives and the demand over Black Stars. Let's redirect all the colossal and huge budget. Black Stars move into our creative and let's see where Ghana will go. Who read the mention of Ghana chronic what the creative space stands for no. Everything a diplomatic passport more than the Black Stars of today.
All the 7 Emirates in UAE. Nipa omunim no from Ghana Shatawale any Asamoah because he had the chance to go and play. Had it not been that Shatawale and then Kiddy. I was surprised Kiddy crowd of fans UAE because that time now Sanejum touch it every new on them. And these two people
Mako a nightclub be war Dera.
Yes.
Caribbean Caribbean nightclub be Kiddy nyom no touch it no omu bono every 2-3 minutes every 2-3 minutes
Nigeria.
Oh my goodness.
How omu political and governance political service and government when you go see global ratings your both politics na Nigeria for Burma. What do you think of corruption? First they got to know said they can't even use governance to project a good name, and so they consciously used Afrobeat, invested in movies and Afrobeat. And near Nigeria, near Afrobeat. And go for your first near money, near 419, near cyber crime, near bad governance. It's because Obi work accountability committee anymore say 38 million. But now we mention Nigeria and we are mentioning Afrobeat. They are even to the extent said the uncle now unim say and your man even cry ye artist say be your my fraud they are protecting their now unim banner boy money in your mom way there are some businessmen almost share banner boy ne risky much mu project you in a certain light or money investment the government knows. Certain even some of them it is fishy the government knows but no if what is the bigger picture these people are in a way bringing some immunity. Let's find a way even if dealing with them crying let's find a way here you be seeing Antoma Gufi Abontis is here I get it so I just want us to know say we are lacking intentionality in doing a lot of things. That is why Ghana put because your potential no hanum. So I'm saying leave our politics out, protect our creative and redirect Black Star budget into the creative space and see. I'm saying what pride do you wear as a Ghanaian supporting the Black Star currently? But the conversation about even Shatawale and Stonebwoy over the years has put more food on people's table in Ghana than even government employment. Talk about bloggers. The Shatta Stonebwoy conversation. Debate. People have earned careers out of supposed fashion. Pandas have grown into popularity because of Sadeno. A lot has happened because of the name Shatta Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and whatever. And change of employment around those people. You have no idea. Say a certain name Sarkodie and Kwan trickle down to events. People get employed. Trickle down to PAs. Now they are creating department, legal department, and PR department. Something some of us started. And I say engineer now PR has become a whole department and people are picking PRs and they say every lawyer has a legal department, every creative has a legal department. So this is a whole industry as a government and you bet me I make it stride
event akoso but ni nyina no ye be kan say e factor yen the new media no because the uti listing dodo na amfani nyina promotion dodo na amfani nyina titi say kwame dide nipa na kwate se no mu 100 nipa ba o sir I'm telling you yakwa bloggers ne yeso ye number no do so ti ye dey come
na kwa am ka say tues kan no rem
yeah that be 9 to the stars
yes. I read your post udru on also bloggers no
1000 Ghana na nipa ba ko mama no all access accreditation no na kotwa na wa export ya mai
really
eti na me who this guy a love from guy Melvin no so busumu then the akoma me accreditation vendor accreditation or the command
so what
do you me ton there and no kra no say me the security checkpoint work kemi rema
was auntie
I'm say na say na mo see event no and ye nyina so di dance say show ni wie na me ne me boys na ho no bloggers ne kasa say masa ye free an ye nko no at the end of it show na after show no they are saying ke hu abonte and ni nyina so no because of mon factor there was a show be a routine and function o confo kwa dey perform wo more
99
almost publicity no was low
28
omo de ene amachi show no ACI was down to say Kumasi ni baby programs make le ho sebi ho sha chema ni papa na egu abontia no mu ntimi kura emrem na ni patra ho sa till ahomachi 4 na ye papa nso be gina stage na baby ye papa e de nyom ne nam ne na na brantia mo
na body dey
maybe I sabi what do not say ka show you know strike a moment in the last show because the health ne nema be break or so
is what on your betting
10 no cry no na do na off he say the back you
na baby na
back is no kana na adua be see lyrics ne so oko stage a everyone anu asa TC form otisi form anu asa full stage otimi ko ba bi kura hwi ni ho ban bibia ni ho no ko sa side ho hu de no ko e ho
really
ojina soro na I think say na ni subri kakra etino aka tell strike am so be so si form so se ni pa ni do so ni asa de no
in reality
wow
yes I think say initial plan no we call an upon we say
and so mama na to mo nya bia indoor session bi nipa 100 b 200 b
you come be say strike say one need to say yes so better say ahye artist no obi anyu obeto na obi ebewi a no ato ne nyum ba ko na ye anano because any 50th anniversary afi ye ko ya table e de man no ma ton table na mo obi nti no ni ho till say artist o mo ma ho ye de kakra e family ne samini
yeah samini man
afi mo maka Oheneba kisi be ye ne de bet o say Gen Z ne o ho sa time no Oheneba kisi ne oh yeah ne o sa time no yeni mo Oheneba kisi di obefa mu keke be sameye be family be ye Peter no man ko fo ani je ya Peter Riba samini be say hokra sa ka say e na ho say 50 years of nana mati de
na taste of culture mo ntumi align is the 4S
eti na F but nana say the nko for e chain
expecting
5 o'clock
mo mano enye na ho me kakra wo sa de ekwo okosum ye ko Kimpaluta so de
you wrote about it
why no
as I say bibia no na every production from afar
why no
you wrote about omu power outcut ne
I'm not in this team I'm not in this
why
team
you were the PF
I'm not in Paluta's team
portfolio there I see on the Kimpaluta team
I was an
why you arguing
because he's been there on it
I know as we speak and then 9 December 2026
after Ghana
King. But the unfortunate bit is Omumienu nyina King for Mienu nyina KP for Mienu nyina you show 30 too and so I'm fat and me as a draw but today
so I'm not responsible or answerable to it
portfolio
add something
I don't even speak about it.
Hey and they say on DJ Slim I one no
I know DJ Slim
I hold the right I reserve the right not to speak about
you have your said there okay and I make sure say
it's a powerful platform. But now media house be a friend everything Paluta. I'm because what I go ahead. No, I go ahead when Taman issue nearby. Na ubikas enti enyansa phone ni team pa na asem we say na say portfolio with team I go ahead.
Let's see I recognize also enyansa ni.
It's not shame that was UTV. I'm like na that's a portfolio with the team no. I go ahead. But then I didn't have any grab of whatever was happening because we are done and he's still the Paluta.
So Kimpaluta program no.
Chairman program
in the course of it I said I was interim after TGMA we are done. So Pacho I'm not answerable.
You know Mamuti I said next time just care for an event you look out for certain things before you invest in it.
Program sabi eyewa nkasana eyewo served show. No bushu ewo Santasi and San was Santa
America.
Eye atonsu
okobo show baby. No the main program no. That same day.
Ochiame Kwame penimu abedru na ohun baby kro obetra. Eno aba strong man mo.
Oh me no.
Yes. Omunya so etimi ampe for me.
Ade.
Ebra stage kitu ebi na omu haye. Stage no ɛdɔm gu stage no so security sɛm poor barricade kura de ɔyɛ wɔn ahan bi ayi a tape yɛ to aba a wɔde ɛyɛ sɛ cross ebi na ɔde across anim hɔ
sɛ de bɛti sisi a
ɛna ate si ne gu ɔna ɔbaa yɛ na ɔno abɛfuru stage no ɔno kura bandeɛ ɛdɔm buru bɛɛ deɛ ɔhɔ ne di n'akyi ba stage no so stage ketewa no
he had the numbers
yes numbers no deɛ ɔmo baa sɛ ne nkɔfoɔ nim sɛ issue na esi ne bɛ affect no nti ne nkɔfoɔ bɛhwɛ sɛ ampa sɛ bi a nti numbers no dodo na ɛbaa number hɛ biribi nye bi a palute issue na na mo ba number hɛ sɛ
how do you know
o bebree sɛ yɛ interviews ne bebree kasa afọ nim odu baby fans na nkasa na eba no ọma hu se nipa na bruso stage afọ no mo boy mu si free stage ni so mu si sama ezo ọma pa mu se obi ansi ene se hu se ọbaaye na obo onyum mienu first of all din kan ya apology no na o start ni nyum mienu o start ya na dom no pu ye because of security ni honti na cables o mo de ayi ni na tete
power
sound yadum light of afi no no patch afi no o master to niema ba stage ni so omo to niema ba stage ni so ana oye fast esi ye sata mo chia me kwa me ne omo maka na e wo na chi nyina ati kem obi antimi ameto nyum bi show negu ICB na the way omo tu omo na de bo fans na nkasa asabi omo behwe paluta no chairman areho omo she mufti bisa you see the boys are no ha na security are more afford the omonam and omo nye professional it the way omo ye artist na say areho tema areho tini nyina ye koko didi atire bia say at least you say be provide the content to your viewers and say be shows ni bebre o ha next time no so ombe ye biem
so Kimpaluta na se no honsem ya adoso
na honsem de bebre
ni incident na see no let me listen to you your candid opinion on that
Abuchi
oh
say no there obi be ka say sebiti say there na portfolio ka say nti sebi na nyansani bia ni team ni ma obetumi aka say
na what mean to myself bra who portfolio ni
so o maka o portfolio di be mu say sebi nyansani bia ni o because na go phone say portfolio wo mu bi eti ha nkofo say ye hu ni statement say yes Asiedu kra na e ho na o say nkomu issue bibi e pacho but I say afa na nani asa agi to the stage on his fallacy interview I say bia bia banimu as de o kasa no o hu so ayade abroso fan na watua skill enye city so foreign currency abehu program na o de ne way kaseti ano se bi on sanya akola ma me panimu na wo wi a wo ani asa agi hu guarantee hu interviews boy we so ye bi rafada o show I say valuta show na say o say krum di ya o say amu fans no say number de ne ye be mo say de valuta ye o be di mu nyina matem yes it just say abe no mama o mo sa boys no o mu say o di fan na tem kra sa ma unya din but o mu nim say how sabi titire be how team for na mo bi kro won chen on kan o say portfolio be di na tem say on kan but no wo oh it's my boys no ni nyina so ye sabi managers papa ni omochi bebre mole boys no say na first mole fo bi ni di artist bi achi a be man be sesan ni man be free was still aye di aye no di
na no body who say the mole fo de di nachi e no ko e no ko sesan
musumuru je we asem na wo kan
oh say na first no na enye ye ko sesan ni
na mole de say strong word
oh be say na sana na ono guarantee interview say o man na satam Zak mu nyina na o mo man
you have not healed from the sacking.
Why it seems like you still hold grudges against a Kodu Ade.
When a bit me penance me don bruta bet sebi enam ne so na metimi si fie it say ade bi won ho na e kochewa e ha me yes I me pese de bia ne niema no enye entretene
my portfolio so healing
oh say
ye we
yeah ni me de ono wudi ni interview mo
do resign na so o yi we
me resign from school mu ho
okay
December politics
He's already a politician.
Na me pese.
Advocate for spiritual some suffer.
Na anyway, azuka.
Some suffer we are go abekra.
Azuka. Amanse na friend is Amanse. Amanse Jatabruwa. I
was a semi resign.
Now that we ever could be no resign.
On the blogging no, on the status there. Yenye zum so I mean but
for your blogging fan of
why yes and am confused so
na
o say me free nje obuza so why. The first na nka be hu no. It just be free.
And I'm say oh why Azuka we.
O Kenya say.
Odaso ho. Odaso the next ejabano.
Oh say the artist onye sa na mani bi.
Sa.
Na say okọ watching too.
We jai so fun di.
The be odi so fun no. Odi so fun no be desert. O say the na strategy. Enye ho me started from obinim ho. So obinim better ne or so better ne wo ne kotre ne satam nya strategy ane ye de man no.
Wo na na ne yes ha no.
Say obe confess.
E na omo nche wo na ebo na wa na ya chi no.
The publicist there.
The idea no man no back can yeah. Any yes a blogging man no.
One why Samiti.
Rene Samiti people are near Frenchim. Yeah,
typical no way. Me wona cho.
Say o akra.
Shakra.
Yeah. Any mass ideas no.
Baby Uncle Frenchy.
Yeah, Uncle Frenchy.
Frenchy man sir.
Yes, no.
Me abi wa for Frenchy.
Yes, you na na to on plan. Yes, Uncle.
Fred me
hey, you they will take you like
no, but Uncle Fred is
pick story now.
Yeah, pick story because
Uncle
Frenchy.
Asante achem
Uncle Frenchy.
Oh, Keshi. Uncle Fred obedi dance say
Frenchy on Onia show time.
Yes. That time no say na Bishop Dino Echo form no. Now we need something. Yes, to bring back.
Because he has confessed himself. Say Bishop Abeka say
na Amrado Asakai.
Amrado Asa pot nenimu. Pot the only bibia because maybe they meaning have truth. Ain't you know more no enkan no but my main camp back where minimum can promise there or yeah
can promise
you know and I make us say one reason whether coincidental or can for no your musho 30th but can kumase 5 numbers but and I can cry FR set up but numbers
what happened.
This is the second time Promised Land and Nina running. See, the kind of people that you're doing the show for no. Now say Siciano and cry and I say Christopher no my budget 31st now to me to Siciano. Alpha we do so bar or no so to me masses or no so Monday. And so the data I 30th near their spirituality to me funkophobia and you belong or class need belonging to some kind of LTBA almost uncle for now so bompire or alpha and so I could drew alpha on Case or back can promise you we are because that time no spiritual intentional and he or was our event and I say and he can promise choosing 30th for his show na they say free show no procrastinate or bomber or being free and Hame say artist of the year you know me make an yam be church and say after winning the artist of the year ni and said then no palm for church or my journey there but in any case no why you show our only show why you beat last year unya some kind of number and shame cry into this time na so many da ho e den eba but ye hu ne say ye hu ne te sesa enti onsu bibi free ho days ne doso o hwe na 30th ne mbo wa bra 1st December ubetumi abestart en chese change na yes on ye omega of the show ubetumi ai half of the month now what start say December no 30 December ne start now be first Promised Land the crown and ke start here en ke bebo so I think no so consider a date now because the number of people he appeals to no sankofo na na call afa and obi enu obekwa kudu no obeka to san back a good park on money ababe event can promise me and I can Paluta starting Paluta having his show. I was say Paluta, you know. Initially, it was supposed to be hosted in at the City Mall on the 20th of December. But then they see, I was told this a slam your interview, which is a or as to send your kind of pade slam na from no one say or no yes me and far more home and making Paluta reasons based on to say they're not busu can say because morally or bet me spell out to say aquarium boy the man ba ohonoma e be affect mo facility no. And Slim has his way because Slim has hosted invasion more for quite a longer time. For him to make a statement, I don't know so no one anti-pain, no be you to no. Ebe mo be JD and a portfolio and ni di mean and then sama working. Obiti fear di obi on ready gestures, no only human relations, like how human portrays. The way no a statement on his own say one kasakana and a crown a chance wakasa. And to be more because and not just a Paluta no bibi hano. Sometimes you might have the main character syndrome, but you have to check whatever thing that you're doing. Yankopo oma on India or ma wa do much do in India kan o ka say Samuel o ko ka che David say wa for biire and okoya no say Yankopo to me kan che so wa for biire and say enko be fi but who join bebre aden na pin join o kan kasakwa it the fact also person ye shatawale baby okoya no Yankoya o start free underground shatawale start free underground we o Shemu 10 years oba was son din o Kimpaluta na ade nemu it is also godfather ye bi no ya Kimpaluta ye Shatawale ye chi ni we yo ko buy wa be pa cho say ni best friend ye remondacha niema akonimu and sometimes you have to learn from your mistake menya wa je say Shatawale fan base we build na ene ye som ni tisese binyame no Paluta eya won kofon na wasoso mu no abenya amio ebia from we kakra no anya we kakra enti so feel say o wonya hwa onjom ye de but ebeba ye de o character umbuade sa ne ebaba beso and unfortunately baby a free ban eya Ashanti region where moral is being termed as number 1. Enti na Ashanti region obi free ha say no ye bibia yentu ye kan wanimu a na ya san atwa ben ho because ye feel so ka sorry eno ano no sorry nkumukro so Asante mem sorry kumukro o me pa cha kafra eno ano no but utumi gina so ka say me pa cha because no be pa ma cha wa nyame na de talent na ma also unya ho nim de kan nya ho aka de kan o de talent ni ma no wanja uje mu sa say se ko din se hu
MC
legendary.
Root is me Musao Amradumu issue.
Oh no, I think see time me perform we I think it's you say Chrome Sikeni.
Yep.
Yeah.
Program no. Yeah, but esi mechi to later na me call na me busemo. Apparently Amrado had been there for some hours. At what be do obey 4 hours. And on say as per performance, I was saying Koko.
Yeah.
But I'm say more no coordinators no organization be touch mama. A lot of artists be signing who so at the point in time say no lose ni cool say I mean it's inappropriate. And of course, mama more time, mama basa time, no matter even sometimes crowd mo be catch mama what the mama ko basi. But it was getting time and that crowd ni sorti because every weekday at the edge and people were leaving. And it will not be a good image say artists you are going to perform to a scanty crowd any good image so olusu ni cool now I was saying the DJ so set it up and then I think say the DJ so it was not between Onone and Saka but the Saka team no because at the point in time now coordinator Saka chom say almost person almost performing what they are saying I'm not feel so there was that altercation but I don't think it's that deep remember they will have a way on best of your motion team show I don't think that was the energy we will solve it. I mean as stakeholders a page in the accession story you better now sooner you solve it. It's one of those it happens the SC was Sakodi and Stone Boy in Tem SC was a Samini in Shatan Tem backstage SC baby SC root in a strong man Tem SC baby
root now so then cry
SC one in Tem Tino Nina say we repenting
root is say how far
but we have to redraw that statement. No, you don't like something. It's not about what you like. It's about what it is.
Why you had an interview with him? He told you say, "Wow, you deep be a better me mad than indirectly your man ne manager ne kran who say adena or be pre-con hono or ye mistake because interview no na ye no see asem na me kind no any strong ice cream
so hurry
dabi tie no any ice prince aye adwuma nipa nka yesen ka ne bufu me no was Sakode but minima de ntia strong man nkrofo ni mum ne ba ena bloggers busu mum nkrofo no omo ye a concourse or maybe I don't fault them because I know they are best selling ad in a but I said, not kind. It was. And yet, no limiting for me. Person me says, "See, na strong man. Every circle de ono. What too many ice prince I am. One strong man was circle de record label no. Ice prince about but circle de ma one akwabwa na ye. I love you remix. Yeah. But now me feel say ice prince here rapper. Oh yes, or hip hop guy. Entinka umeji omo and as a year u label nkwawo wase no. Ubetumi ehun the best star. Ubetumi ayewe. But you chose to so me etna chi na me hu say oh me observation dey me hu say circle a strong man call circle de onum no. In terms of say voice dexterity say nka bi o rapper because na me hu ni say still na strong man ne rap no o ka say mu ye ha ma me enti nka sa ko de betumi a maintain on that level and again nko betumi a link no with people I me feel so be enti me am so sa ko de strong man call sa ko de ho no when to me Sakodi and to me and Buano, I'm an enya Sanya Wayne and Okoye no, or Sakodi Akutuni condemn, Wama now wolf. Our can't be condemned. Oh, like it because I say, I'm on supporting Jumno Diabano, but once I said Namekano, or my you want to me say on the ice prince I am Jum no sacrum a whole vibe into a mon supporting no. Now why do you go to say Sakodi the new fufu? Oh, and a match will say, another one just a person comment. Or new you see, Obin Chemusa me so fair my chair. No, me well, and then yes, what you be your me say mention say Sakodi now no. Sorry, strong man now or a ice prince I am into sacrum a whole vibe. A whole no man fall. Me say sacrum a whole vibe into your most supporting a strong man no ne ice prince I am say sacrum a whole vibe into most supporting na Sakodi or no call any day. To me no, me when say one wa manage chichi kasa wo fufu ani ade enweni. So this is it. And a mama no. Enti na me say one any event, one any interview. O chia mo say o ye deeper say na me kan no be say
2026.
Yeah.
One discussion you say.
Oh,
in the industry.
Yeah, industry ni problem ba ko say your sector no.
You say me dedicate me Fridays no to the conversation that we're having. Last time I made portfolio ne route ne rabbi international. That is the resolution you make here, and we will have to do a lot.
Yeah.
My fact portfolio word no say intentionality.
Yeah. And it goes a baby at you, be quite baby be and it's
but it has to start from somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, now ministry now. Omo mu yi omo beda no mo mwa ye sector no. Titru mamia ye de na bre.
Jifa gumash.
Anko aye adwuma na che. But sebi ye wo project wo krom ha MPP start here. Na sebi waba na obehwe sa project na on
bloggers
regional minister and the bloggers 5 pe abra about official visit na wafa bloggers na minister centered around bloggers na ade omunam e dia ade na omuno be catering for project no ko hwe kra no e ho asem to say
project is the whole Ghana be anim say me na meye
school year wo kwada so yi amphitheater apatakesi ase
and then me who say we show the pictures on Facebook
na me mo say
the state no
I culture center managers no mo de home free so mo nyiska dia because I would nyiska dia
so mo ko na do yekuo nyame na ye sumpa ho awani
Rastafari
be ma be di de ko ho awani wona shesha ho no
original for ne
tema na who yes sector no I say omo fa serious and ha sebi enyuma pa sebi se lewe kra so okoset ankofo a form di nechi
crazy
a Drew baby anagana for two kind no be episode ko Italy ni akofa Libya one producer Iji Murat E&E o yi movie bi Libya kontu e man ko fo suru said there be over desert na say
one man Fulani Langard
me so Canada
sabi galam say ati say e betimi yi movie a e betimi ask enkrofo say oh insu no e manipa ye say insu no mo say but sabi hwan a na e be di animu ubenya baakufo a obaaye instead of saying ko beka yenso ye wa hana bomu yi ono nso afa etire any portfolio mu akọ register association foforo abra ye obi wa ha original minister akọ register
what do you
original minister no
can register your displeasure without being
or register proof from.
How?
That's how you know. Creative for but unim a creative for NDC for no the omakoye say.
Look at you.
Obeye dey dey je ko abeka say ko.
I mean, you see, I want that to depoliticize.
Non-partisan. We can have a non-partisan. I am a non-MCP. I am a non-MCP, but he has involved me.
Minister is almost deep into come.
Only Mr. Bones.
Only Mr. Bones. How? Minister is almost deep.
Mr. Bones, next 2 weeks,
that minister is one of our best bets yet. Irrespective of your political affiliation, let's protect that minister.
Budget. Yes, it's Kebi for creative arts. Instead of say
is it 20 million?
Yes, that 20 million. No, and finance minister a ball Kumawood. Sa Kumawood no boy any Kumawood no, but they registered Kumawood now.
Regional minister.
Yes, and they call this Sikano. Eba other side no, omunyabi.
Matilda,
anyway, we will deal with it as another day as a whole topic. Ruti, 2026.
Yeah, 2026. They're going for the Fenia started, and just as portfolio can say year month in the dozen, may choose around the fact to say say choose any date. Be very intentional about the date that you'll be choosing. You can own it. See, Obianim says 7 January, a holiday.
Yeah.
But the holiday, no, yes, see, and buy a say holiday, see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, be push out Friday. It's Saturday, ne Sunday, and now Monday, see Monday, na Monday, no. Enti or say come to Kenny, Abia with team, no. Mom will say 7th January be a holiday, into person munya musho no was sad day, and can have problem, but sad done. Adia chenko for beko ejuma because yamfa my holiday because it's a weekday entin kan no na nkeye birthday and ka obetumi dia any event. So when you are checking the calendar, in as much as person when you choose a date now only no make sure that the date is going to be favorable. How? Because you to me any event e will Wednesday now expected domomba because already footage is
Thursday.
Thursday. It was Wednesday. So like 7th, it was a Wednesday. And American. When we on a calendar, no say, "Sa weekend na week na holiday woman. You function the weekend. If you be and see no quite be intentional. Prepare wide dress. We will say. Na yenya date in the name. Cause send your medical. I say sa ko DMB only 27th after the event. No, me catch almost say anya 27th. Cry any be a last Saturday of every September. Normal function. That is what I've realized. Ain't it coming for me? Bonfire say your entertainment stakeholders. No, that's the musicians. Whatever people no move. Promoters and so try say or mobile boane ye ba for sponsorship baby o mo somebody a woman who kwan so ye sponsorship ya ini coca chairman o de no ku apia what try woman ko who say ampa wo ni entertainment space ni de o ye talawa pano and media me I keep saying on entertainment space no na me didi nti wa wo be ye ibiano wo be o me support
MC
legendary. I think
sorry. 2026.
So na api we dey o say me bo me mo ase na me che no kakra ye na nanya me kese otumfo say tutu na apia we dey onana one of the sons of the soil oyen Nigeria ni bataha no nya ne ntete Mr. Easy mahu say all call say so nya landa or $2 million or person see proper event.
I read that.
But me who say was say surplus budget no surplus Ashanti region yet me ready say we will give him that space to operate so there is a message going out to Mr. Easy wherever you are. I know say intention say invest in creative space. No, I'm sure I want him to come back home and redirect some of the investments or plans or into Ashanti region. So me boy and Nanya Mikesi and him for what things said they have the capacity say basic proper event venues no now reach out regional minister mayor. Please let's reach out to Mr. Easy. Now intimate train the panel war for event centers in Bimbra Ashanti region because you say we have a fertile grounds to help him operate over here.
But I thought you would respond to Busulu.
No, I mean
Busumu, that's what I'm saying, sir. Or no, they come.
Busumu, sorry.
Yes.
Senior, Mr. Bones, never let her Senior,
yeah, Godfather Naba.
Godfather,
Mr. Honorable Doctor Frank Amoakohine is one of our best bets yet. We can bank our hopes in this, because one, he's a creative himself. One thing I also our doctor is an actor. Or social, or use social. And look, there is someone, and this is a person who had problem with the first time minister, or yet hands on, spot on, updating every moment. First,
me my several times say, I appreciate the human relationship, how or available within the public space. My only problem with him is that he is the chairman of the Regional Security Council.
Yes.
From January to December, a nipa attack you mobile money vendors, mutio, highway robberies, insecurity in this region. I was and also can ne good side.
And that is a good cause.
Because no ne core responsibility than say you relate to people, you deal with people. He is good at that.
Yeah.
But the other side and that is what I speak about.
But there's also one underlying.
Because about security, the former regional minister Obia were the issues with him. But about security, it is his strength. Because on my now one of our major headaches in the region here, Asante Achmagu Fulani for issue. Oba a try. Enti Amoakohene should also look at the security aspect of the
so it's great. Or a young and vibrant.
Of course.
One thing is underlined. Is he a listening minister? Yes. Undoubtedly. Yes, Owosinto, but is he a listening minister? Yes.
MC.
No.
Portfolio.
I'm a non-MPP guy.
Maybe Sabusumu so Wajiska.
No. You see,
I've known portfolio.
MPP guy.
From those days, 2008.
Yes.
And for him to say it,
yes.
And I want us to live this way. A red, a white. You see.
Because me MPP.
Now what happened?
I want to be many Arabs if we're doing come here, person in be event or watch a bottle basic
amphitheater.
Your money came before by your modify China near many China need try on cast on my boy. Oh, that was totally in that.
So,
yeah. Because
but you in conclusion,
right?
What I'm saying, say. Oh, they said they're senior friend. Security, no. Oh, what count? But you see, when it is stemming from,
I want us to be Ghanaians
first,
beyond NPP and NDC.
In the history of governance in Ashanti region, Dr. Amoakohene is one of the best.
No, you see, Ashanti First. MTN for and that was the maiden one Nakana Samini Bay introduced Stoneboy. I have a history on that thing and I'm going to talk about it some other time. But say Dino actually and call 4% much say any idea and so for the initiative. But no, sometimes my credit where credit's due. Adipina Sako de and acquire any creative director by Nanu or Kwan because say Omune Boama sack a brand and a sack outfit. No, they buy years ago. I buy and confirm back. And say she English and crabby brown. Yet, Nasani money are facing because there is a time I will be initiated. I don't know what corner will be your say, oh, and yeah, will be in any panic the year. And to say, oh, yes, I know for bar. I think that will humanitarian. I didn't know a better for. And
radio station overpowered that.
Yeah, it's true.
Any Busumi no more.
What intellectual property? Yes. And to send uncle for boy or Mokano and Capapanka, Fesa Dana, Ashanti Festa, old boy, made one betna, Rachi Pack, because uncle for no chame perform me, Uncle Man's uncle for now, Moye and Abaho, and Serri, Omona de Babona, what champion, what pension I
mean, Osha, dear, why, how are your tourist sites, crowd, her truba, the oil truba, Cecilia,
No, but I'm saying, but no, do you know, say a chromo for no more before say all year intentional about creating that.
I want to maybe former MP car type to
look at the attention or Chiaba Lake near there. You see, let's allow the young gentleman to try. Let's allow the young gentleman and his people.
And you say, on your deal.
Let's allow the young gentleman to try. You think that you are not going to say,
Minim so MPP ni, but let's think beyond politics.
Yes, and that is beautiful.
Yes,
and that is beautiful.
Somehow they are fine. But you don't come. Minim
that's how would be our day.
Next week Friday,